Sorry, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm
No,
very
sure.
grateful.
You normally do sound grateful, right? That's like your normal thing. So this is okay.
Honestly,
Because you're a normally
honestly,
grateful
Kyle just get me
person.
riled up. Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is? Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. But all right, boys, we are officially live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunshine Show. I'm your host, Mr. Sunshine himself, joined by PJ and Mr. Shlama, Kyle
Co-host
Chaos.
PJ. Regular, constant co-host, Plasma Jack.
I appreciate you because this wouldn't get done without you guys. So I'm glad that you guys are here.
And we all put in equal effort, frankly.
Sure, absolutely. That's how I would frame it. That's how I'd frame it.
Sorry for the audience, you missed beforehand. We were.
Yeah, I thought we were in an alternate universe for a second.
But before we started, you guys were talking about your early days on the internet and using Newgrounds and.
So yeah, we talked about Newgrounds. I talked about Pico's school and how I played it at 10 years old. It's a game about a school shooting in an elementary school, nonetheless. But so the one thing that I'm so lucky that I never got sent to counseling for is one of my favorite sites was called, and this is not a joke, thisisacryforhelp.com, where you could take, they had like those dumb quizzes. It's like, what kind of serial killer are you? What's your anti-drug? Because this was during the DARE era. And like the answers, like you would take the quiz and the answers to like, what's your anti-drug would be like bestiality, suicide bombing, pedophilia. It was crazy. It was a wild site that I think would and probably should be shut down by the government.
I'm glad you made it through high school without killing anybody, man.
Me too.
Yeah, dude. Well, so the reason I say I'm good, I'm lucky I wasn't institutionalized, was I was talking about it with a friend, and one of my teachers overheard me, and I'm not a good liar, so she said, "What's this website called?" And I said, thisisacryforhelp.com.
How old do you think you were? Like what grade were you in?
8th grade.
Were you just fascinated by like that this was like real?
Shit, you know?
It wasn't like you know what I mean?
Like people say the internet used to be a safer place, but I would disagree and said that it was completely unmanaged. Like it was insane.
It was the Wild West in the early
days.
There
was there's no parental locks. They
just shut down Backpage 4 years ago. They're a little late, bro.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I mean,
true.
That's just anti-capitalist. But for me, I think the worst site that I went on originally was 4chan. But I started in middle school. I had like LimeWire. LimeWire really exposed me to things that I wasn't prepared for.
4chan? I never heard about that.
It's like the original Reddit, I would say, but it was like completely unmonitored. It was lawless. A forum, yeah.
It was So all right, it was kind of its own thing, but yeah. So it started out. It was meant to be like an anime board / you would talk about like Gundams and shit. But it very quickly, because every post was anonymous, you like didn't even make a username. It was just like anonymous.
Right.
And there was basically no moderation. So
because there was no putting your name, you were never putting your name out there on the internet in the original days. There was all this fear that doxing.
It's always a username with numbers.
Exactly, or whatever the case may be. But every AOL, even if you were using MySpace, everything was completely anonymous. And being anonymous was.
They didn't even have numbers assigned. It literally just said anonymous. So you could pretend to be 3 different people, and that was like a common thing.
Wow.
And there's a term for it that involves a slur that I'm not gonna say, but yeah, it was. So a lot of early memes came from it, and a lot of somewhat innocuous stuff.
Tell me one. Tell me like what's the craziest shit you've seen on 4chan?
Right, I'm trying to think. 4chan had like they solved mysteries. Like it didn't the girl who like killed her.
Reddit. Okay.
The girl who like killed. There was like if I'm not mistaken, Japanese girl who like killed a bag of cats like next to a river, and they found her.
Canadian guy. Well, there might have been a Japanese.
Wait,
girl too,
no, there was a guy. There was a guy who was killing cats.
He was a Canadian guy. There's a documentary about it called "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Yeah, but that's different. What I'm talking about is in the early days of 4chan, this woman had
put
cats.
This was on 4chan, Kavan.
No, I'm just saying it's a different case. That's all I'm saying. The case I'm referring to exactly is a woman had put a bag of cats she was standing next to a river and she like stomped on them. It was absolutely awful. And they found the river where she worked. They doxed her, and that was the end of the story. But that was like the 4chan introduction for me. It's like the original internet sleuths, but also the inception of like incels. Like,
Yeah,
it was the dark
because it's
underbelly.
unmoderated, the alt-right really started on 4chan. The alt-right,
Right.
like, and like neo-Nazism took off. If you ever see Pol, it's like a slash POL and then another slash. That's a 4chan board. Pol, it's called. It's for politically incorrect. That's where like the neo-Nazis gather nowadays. QAnon started on 4chan.
Yeah, dog.
This was like
The
more
original
recent
And
that
incels.
what's
happened.
QAnon? I hear these words. I'm not really familiar with that shit, bro.
You don't know what QAnon is, bro? Oh man,
I was getting bitches. My bad, bro. Well, tell me about QAnon.
Solid rebuttal.
QAnon is a
I'm
conspiracy
curious.
theory that the Democrats were molesting kids and torturing babies and drinking their blood, and that someone
Like
in the
Bohemian
government,
Grove type
The
shit? Is that
Bohemian
what you're
Grove,
talking
yeah.
yes, and that
about? Why do they
Donald
call
Trump,
it QAnon?
because the guy posted as Q. You can put in a username on 4chan if you want. He just put in a Q, and
QAnon.
whenever someone's from 4chan, they call them Anon. So it's QAnon. The
Right.
Anon just means it came from 4chan. But
And he would post what? I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to follow. He would post what?
he posted that there was a cabal of rich pedophile elites, which turned out to be true, but said that it was Democrats and that they were drinking the blood of babies to stay young to get something called adrenochrome, and that
Okay.
Donald Trump was going to find the pedophile cult and remove them.
Which he kind
Um,
of is being
It's
tempted
like-
now.
All
He
the
kinda was-
conspiracy theories would fester on 4chan. 4chan
Yes.
was like the festering of conspiracy theories.
Interdimensional pedophiles, psychic
Interdimensional?
vampires.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, they were all.
Flat earthers
like-
would thrive there. I'm trying to
Look
think
Wait,
of
up
no,
more.
let me
QAnon
hear
video.
more about blood and babies. Hold on.
So there's Hassan Minaj from The Daily Show. I think it was Hassan Minaj. He interviewed a bunch of QAnon people, and like even they can't agree on the conspiracies.
Right.
It's fucking hilarious, but it's insane.
Because it's completely unhinged.
So when
Yeah,
you
it-
say they proved these things ended up to be true, you just
No,
saying
they didn't-
claim-
No.
No, no one proved anything.
Oh, okay.
They're way too sly to be caught.
So you remember the Comet Pizza shooting where a guy went into a pizzeria in DC and shot the place up? So there was a
That
guy
sounds
that
like
went
every
to this.
day in DC, but I didn't hear
Yeah.
about this.
So this guy went to Comet Pizza because it's a pizzeria in Washington, because the people on 4chan, like we were talking about, sometimes they can do good detective work, sometimes they do really shitty detective work.
But they said
They
that in
thought-
his emails he
It's
was
conspiracy based.
yeah, it was 100%
thought-
conspiracy based. But they thought that
they
because
thought
his
that-
go ahead, my bad.
They thought that QAnon had signaled that the owner of Comet Pizza was keeping children in his basement to
Pizzagate.
molest.
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate, yes. And so this shooter showed up and said, "Show me where the basement is so I can free the kids." And it turns out that the pizzeria didn't even have a basement.
Right.
But he went in with like I'm pretty sure it was an assault rifle, and was trying to shoot the place up.
And the only way he would have thought that is if he was on that forum on 4chan.
Or you
Most
hear it from a
likely,
friend
yeah.
because it festers. Like you get it through word of mouth. Like you read all this stuff on 4chan,
Influence.
and then you take it to work, and you're like, dude, did you know that Hillary is like eating kids?
Yeah. So the conspiracy with that, Kyle, is that
But that's from a book called, I don't think it was called Bohemian Grove, but there's been just like all that Eyes Wide Shut shit. Like they
And that's the problem
I think
is-
an 80s, 90s conspiracy thing.
I'm not saying Bohemian
Yeah.
Grove isn't necessarily true, or I'm
It
not
is-
saying
no,
it's.
it is real.
I don't
It's
think-
literally.
I think there's a upper echelon group that
I
like.
don't know who was there, but there's people. They go to that town, and just throughout different decades, there's people on YouTube, there's people from the 90s and 2000s. Yeah, so and so.
There's just a lot of inferences because no one knows anything for certain. So I think a lot of things are probably blown out of proportion, or it's like the telephone game where you get things secondhand. So then it's
no. There's a book. No, there's a book with pictures, and it's not like some Bigfoot shit. Like this is like a setup or some shit.
Sure.
There's like, I don't want to like misquote. You gotta look it up.
But I think a lot of it
because Bohemian. The reason I'm bringing it up is Bohemian Grove was a thing. You didn't hear about that when you were a kid?
Bohemian Grove?
Not when I was a kid. As an adult,
I only heard about it as an adult.
I swear to God, I heard about shit like that when I was a kid. Just like being a crazy documentary dude.
I'm sure there's secret societies that do some crazy stuff, like Super Adventure Club and all that, but I don't think it's to the degree. I don't think it's in
No, but there's something about like the common denominator of drinking blood to stay young. Like, where does this
stem cells, in my opinion?
No, that's been they've been saying that since like the 50s and 60s.
I think honestly, vampires. I think it's just there's like a lot of stuff.
No, not in a fantastical way. Like it's like a ritual that they don't know that's gonna work. Like, say if famous people believe, like people who believe in witchcraft,
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They think that
what
they're.
I'm saying is, I'm not saying they believe in actual vampires. I'm saying once you have the myth of the vampire, like Kavan's saying, it kind of bleeds out from there. So, like, you know, you're more likely to believe, like, maybe you don't believe in vampires, but like, once you've incepted the idea of drinking blood in someone's head, it's like, okay, well, what could that actually do, right? And then you have,
and you gotta remember, people are also stupid. Like at this point in time, people are dumb. You don't have the internet at your fingertips to very quickly check and see and verify things.
Believe in conspiracies, like, didn't you say you believe a certain amount of families run the world or some shit?
Well, that's like, I mean, not to that.
No, so no. Going on with that type of thinking, what do you think these type of secrets of the world are passed down?
Sure, and I think there's a what makes a good conspiracy
start being talked about in the 2000s.
A conspiracy theory is only good if there's like levels of believability to it. So like the idea that I don't know if you heard about Helter Skelter, but like,
yes, of course,
the idea that this guy kept getting out of prison and the connections to the MGMK Ultra experiments and the involvement of acid going, like, all of that seems like it's like somewhat believable, and it's all within the realms of reality.
I forgot what it's called.
For the audience, we just went a little schizophrenic there. He's referring to Chaos.
Yeah,
is the name of the book. Helter Skelter was the song that.
Right.
Helter Skelter is the Beatles song. That's Marilyn Manson liked and shit. That's not
Marilyn.
Right?
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson. No, you're good.
Marilyn Manson's
I know, the rock star. I love him. Rock out.
To clarify,
MGM is a movie studio.
Oh,
MK
Ultra.
MK Ultra. Yeah, I brain farted a bit.
Sorry, they released the files on that. If you actually read that shit, it's like weird. Like,
so Tom O'Neill wrote this book, Chaos, and it talks about all of the. He's very down to earth, and he doesn't take the chance of inferring anything. Everything that he refers to is provable because he wanted to prove skeptics wrong. He was originally supposed to just do a magazine article like for the 30-year anniversary and wound up writing an entire book because he just kept finding out more and more information about how Charles Manson would keep getting released from prison. Where was he getting this endless supply of acid? And then there were doctors involved in the Manson family murders that were later found out to be involved in the MK Ultra experiments, which is where they used acid on different
when they're
people.
just trying to learn about the drug.
Yeah, but they were the goal of Acid's involvement in the CIA was trying to get people to like murder without remembering.
Right.
So like the who's the guy that shot not JFK, but the guy who shot the JFK's killer.
Jack
Ruby.
Jack Ruby.
Yeah, he's a club owner.
Jack Ruby was
He's mafia. He was mafia, bro.
at the time of the shooting and everything. Jack Ruby was seen as a competent individual, but then the MK Ultra doctor went into a closed door session with Jack Ruby. When he came out, he deemed them that he wasn't competent, and then the inference there is that Jack Ruby was given like a lethal dose or just like an extreme dose of acid and forgot what he was there for, because he talks about faces in the walls and things of that nature. And that's like a conspiracy theory that's like
he was a Dallas club owner, bro. It's also mob shit. That's why a lot of people think the JFK shit was about like, what the fuck? Why would he shoot him?
There's a lot of underlying reasons, like JFK with NATO, and there was a lot of
and wait, just to backtrack. Hold on, sorry. The 1975 was the book in 1975, Bohemian Grove and Other Retreats, a study in ruling class cohesiveness, released 1975 by this dude named William Dunham. Guess how much a paperback cost?
How much?
Guess. Just guess.
25.
$50. I feel like you're gonna say something crazy.
Something crazy. I'm gonna say 25.
80.
80? I was that's crazy.
And 100
that's
for
crazy.
Hardcover for some I'm telling you, bro.
It's keeping a secret. Well, you know my favorite new conspiracy theory right now. My favorite new conspiracy theory right now, and it has like a realm of believability, is that they took out
Michelle Obama has a penis.
No, Oliver Tree.
I'm just kidding.
Oliver Tree discussed.
That's not. I don't think so.
Well, let me lay it out. Atlantic Records was supposed to release tons and tons and tons of Oliver Tree's music within the last year. For example, on Valentine's Day, he was supposed to have a single drop, and they did not drop it. But now that he's dead, who's going to receive all of the funds from him dying? Not to mention, he said at the height of his fame, he was making like $72 million a month, and that he used. Oh my God, it was in an interview with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. He discusses that
I know what you're talking about.
Did you see that video where he said that he got not Bob Lalazar? Who was it? Do you know who that is? Ron, you know who I'm talking about, or PJ?
I have no idea.
My God, let me pull it up real quick.
Bob Salazar?
No. I'm talking about who.
That's another thing that I.
Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree's market guy. Oliver Tree. Andrew Santino. Oliver Tree.
And his will directly says his family would not receive any of his estate's wealth.
Yeah, dog. Like there's a level to that that's like definitely interesting. But when he was already making like $800 million a year, he got this guy. Oh my God, who was it? Financial advisor.
Dude from YouTube?
I just gotta find the clip. I'm so sorry. Andrew Santino is interviewing Oliver Tree, I believe, on Bad Friends, and Oliver Tree says he lost all of his money because of the new financial advisor he had that was just making crazy investments. Hold on one second. And they took all his money. Fuck.
800 million a year sounds wrong. There's no way.
He was making 71 million a month. That was in.
He probably made 71 million on his best month.
Sure, and there's definitely some leeway there. I'm not saying that he was making 800 million.
800 million, bro. Drake don't even got 800 million.
He was
He's
making
the best-selling artist. Taylor don't even got 800 million, and she does tours.
That sounds like he was maybe a little schizo. If he thought he was making 800 million, sounds like
he said at his
his
peak he made
financials,
71 million in his best month. That's all I was saying. I inferred a little bit. Don't hold my feet over the coals because I was embellishing a bit. But the idea is that he was making
like
a
his
crazy.
net worth says 4 million online, so he doesn't have a lot of assets. It seems he could have made a lot of money every month, but yeah. But I get what you're
He's
saying.
in tears. He's genuinely in tears talking to Andrew Santino about.
Well, Bobby Lee was his bands, I think.
Bro, Oliver Tree was plugged in. I saw him doing skits with the Churdleys. He like congressmen were talking about their relationship with Oliver Tree. It's like Oliver Tree was like
maybe Oliver Tree is QAnon. God damn.
Low key.
Let's do. Wait, can we do the anime hot takes?
Yeah, let's do anime hot takes.
Oh yeah. I have an anime lukewarm take because I think everyone agrees with it. Demon Slayer is mid.
Okay, wait.
Demon Slayer is
It's
mid.
my fifth. It's
And
my
then how
fifth
many?
watch.
How many? Before we continue, how much of Demon Slayer have you seen to make that assessment?
I watched an entire season
You
and
watched.
First
part of the
season.
second.
You watched the
season.
first season. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
you're
I just want to tell you, Kavan,
okay.
on anime YouTube and in the anime like communities, you know how I nerd out
Yeah.
because I'm trying to like find out what's the next. I can tell you what the next big manga animes I think are gonna be.
That I
whatever,
agree.
but-
I will say for the audience at
usually
home
on
that you
it.
are very plugged into the anime culture and
Like
that
My
you
Hero,
and manga
I
culture
read
and you
Black
call it
Clover
before they
first.
get there. You called Chainsaw Man, you called not Solo Leveling. You called Chainsaw Man, you called My Hero and
One Punch Man when it
One
was
Punch
still a
Man. All
shitty
three of those
manga.
before they came out, you told me they were going to be ginormous animes and they all were. So I will give you your respect. However, I will say that as I always say,
People don't know a lot. The people who don't like Demon Slayer always says
I've only
it's
watched the first
slow
season.
to get into.
Yeah. And I also, as I always say, that being contrarian is typically, people mistake them having good takes with just them being contrarian. Just disagreeing with like the mass, gives some people validity. I'm not saying that for you
To
guys.
watch
I'm saying
a
in general.
season, if I have to watch an entire season of your show before it gets
Correct.
good, it's
Sure.
not worth the investment for me.
Well,
I'm
all right.
sorry.
The first season of South Park doesn't really show what South Park was going
Right.
to become.
That's
right?
an excellent rebuttal.
And you have to understand that the journey of being a mangaka is a week by week basis of creating a story and fleshing it out.
The first season
that's
of
true,
Always Sunny was
hard.
terrible. First season of Always Sunny is
There's
bad.
two things. There's
No,
two
that's not
things that
true.
separate. Yeah.
First season of
one
Always Sunny
Always
without
Sunny is
Danny
so funny.
DeVito is the worst season.
We're not.
Yes,
no.
but it's still
This
good.
isn't American TV. This is anime.
Okay.
But so even still, so South Park, the early
It's a
seasons were
comedic,
shit.
and that's comedic shows. But sorry, I'll let you talk.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but so here's the thing. First of all, like you can watch an episode of South Park today from the 15th season and still
Episodic
get the
nature
majority
too.
of the jokes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's episodic, and for the time when South Park came out, I mean, it was a huge show because all of us dumb kids were watching it because they're swearing a lot.
Sure.
That doesn't mean it was a good
It was
show.
low
but
substance
like,
at the beginning. It was shock value.
yeah, and that doesn't mean it was a good show. Like if you ask me, is South Park a good show? I would say yes, but start at season like 7 or something.
No,
Sure.
5.
Whereas, yeah, maybe 5, but it's like I wouldn't like. Are you gonna tell me like Demon Slayer is a good show, but start at season 3? I mean,
No, not at
maybe.
all.
but
And let me
even season
explain.
1 of South Park has like the gay dog episode, which is still legendary in our heads. Like you gotta Tell me that's not a.
I mean, the first
Memorable
episode, the
episode.
first episode is hilarious too,
Yes.
honestly. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna preface this by saying why it is I like Demon Slayer and why I think it's important to have, and then you tell me why you dislike it. But to start
Well,
off,
I would like to tell. Can we say why we don't like it, and then you kind of
Sure,
respond
I would like
to
that. I would
what
like
we're
that.
saying? So, I'm on my 5th watch. Ron Bond, I would love to hear your, because I don't know if you try to watch it 5 times.
No, I'm not trying to watch it 5 times. So my take is that the animation is beautiful. I
Yes.
think it's gorgeous. I think that
Carry
the
him.
characters and the premise are a little bit weak. I'm not too upset about the premise. Like, the kid's sister is turning into a demon and he has to save her. Like, okay, it's pretty like straightforward, you know. It's a little boilerplate maybe, but I'm not totally against
in
it.
what
Kid has
manner?
to
How do you
train-
find that to be boilerplate?
What's that mean?
Because like, I don't know, saving your sibling or a family member from some disease before it, you know, gets to them or before they change. It just feels like something I've seen before many times.
Can you
but
name
that's
something
okay. It's
that
not-
you've seen? Can you name something to equate it to?
Here, I'll ask AI and I'll tell you which ones I've seen.
No, there's a bunch of shows about having to save your friend.
Sure.
to
I don't
use it.
think I have. I would disagree about that trope. The idea that your whole family was slaughtered and that your sister was turned into a demon, vampire, whatever the case may be, and that you're trying to cure them. I can't think of that trope.
No, that is just.
But he looked it up on
seinen
AI.
trope. It's just seinen trope. No. It's because it's hard to think about it because there's not a popular show that did it that probably did it well besides Demon
list
Slayer.
in my head.
But it's like a seinen trope. It's not really a shonen trope where like a tragedy happens in the beginning of the person's life.
You
and shit.
can't. Yeah, come on. You can't act like there's never been a movie or a show where someone's trying to save their family member before they become a vampire or a ghoul or a demon.
I'm just
Some
saying,
type of
whatever.
as a person who likes it, I'm just saying if we can't name one, the burden of proof is on you guys. That's all I'm
He
saying.
didn't even say he did. He didn't even say he disliked that about it. He just like already starting
Yeah.
off. It's unoriginal.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
That's fair.
First of all, this isn't a debate. I'm just telling you my opinion. Second of all, I don't feel like I need to prove that. I think anyone watching or listening to this would be like, yeah, I've heard of stories like that before. Like, it's not a unique premise, is all I'm saying.
Sure.
But that's okay. I don't need a completely unique premise.
Sure.
It's straightforward. It has characters that I sympathize with them, and I understand the goal, which is more than I can say about a lot of shows and a lot of movies.
Okay.
Right? Simple isn't necessarily bad. A lot of people would make the argument that like the premise to Indiana Jones is simple or Star Wars, even though I've never seen those, right?
Their goals are simple.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? And even if it's something that's been done before, I do think that they execute on like I liked the training part when he's like trying to do that, but I'll
Break
say
the rock.
where it falls apart for me is the characters more.
Zenitsu.
The villains or
Um,
the heroes?
The heroes mostly, because that's who we
Okay.
spend the most
I feel like
time
it's
with.
Zenitsu. The introduction to Zenitsu is so bad. Zenitsu's
I
my
like
least favorite.
Is that the ginger kid?
I like Zenitsu though.
Are you saying
Is that
orange,
the
the
ginger?
orange-haired one?
yeah, he's a
Yeah.
orange. He's a lightning dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's annoying as shit. But
He's
So
my least
the-
favorite.
the-
Understandable.
The English version doesn't do him justice, but
Right,
yeah.
only watching Japanese.
But even the main character, I forget his name. I almost called him Shinji. But that's,
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
Evangelion.
I love Tanjiro.
Yeah, Andro. He's like he's dedicated, and I like that about him. But he does come off as very whiny. And
Really?
before I go any farther, hear me out. To me,
So is
based on what
Naruto.
I remember, he's very whiny. The ginger kid is annoying. The kid with the boar head is annoying. 'cause he's
Inosuke.
I
always-
love that.
I love
Growl.
Inosuke's amazing.
He's always growling and shit. And then like the demons, it seems like I can't tell if they're demons or zombies sometimes. 'cause
Or
it seems like it's
vampire
they're
based.
It's vampire
like-
rules. It's vampire rules. You get
Yeah,
bit
Yeah.
and you turn into a demon. So it's vampire rules.
But so I'll say this. Look, I think that he's a little whiny, but I'm watching Gundam Wing right now, and I enjoy that show. But the main character, Hiro Yui, he's like willing to kill him. He's such an edgelord, but he's surrounded by other characters that I care more about, right?
Do you
So
do you mind if I hop in here
Tanjiro-
just to say why I don't believe he is whiny?
I'm almost
Oh, let
finished.
him
Let
finish,
me finish.
let him
Go ahead,
finish.
go ahead.
And then
I
I want to go. Write down your reason.
Yeah, I
wanna
literally
go.
am.
like I said, I think that like Tanjiro is perseverant because he doesn't give up on his training, and he, but to me, he just comes off as whiny, and the supporting cast doesn't do enough to elevate him or the rest of the show. So it's like the premise I can follow and it makes sense and it's kind of direct. So I'm not lost, but like in terms of the dialogue and the characters, it just falls very flat to me. And I'm not saying that Tanjiro is whiny because I need the character to be super masculine. Like I said, I'm watching Gundam Wing. The main character in that is kind of like emo in that as well. But it's more that there's not enough of the characters to really pull me through.
Okay.
So that's it.
I want to hear
All right,
Kyle's.
wait. All right. So
Yeah, let me hear it.
I'm not gonna shit. I watched it 5 times.
And he
I'm
would
not all
be
the way up.
smirched. He was not a fan. After multiple
At all.
viewings, 4 viewings, it took so much convincing to get, because we would talk. Who was it? Clarence and I would talk about how Tanjiro, or season 3 was like the greatest season in all of, and it's one of the best seasons in all
And
of
I hear
anime.
the same thing about Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. But
Right.
okay.
Season 2
I
JJK
need
is
to- I need to
up
catch
there.
up. I've only seen the first couple episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. I loved them. I want to get back into them. That's my
I have a
interjection.
gripe with that. I'll probably get over it soon, maybe. I still
Don't
don't think so.
spoil
Season
anything
1
for me.
almost
That's-
doesn't
so
even
here-
matter.
here's my gripe.
Season
Here's my-
1 of
it's the way
JJK
I
doesn't
look
even
at the
matter.
show. Hold on. It's the way that I look at the show.
Okay.
All right. Is remember, I read this before it came out. I swear to God, bro. And I did not think of anything of it except it was beautiful art. I think the first chapter wasn't enough for me. Like when you read it as a manga, all right, kings get slaughtered. There's not even a fight in the first chapter, shit like that. I think that's why I didn't look at it. The movie comes out by the time it really gets my attention, and it fucking does all these numbers. Not the one that just came out. Like
The Mugen
one
Train,
that was a
Mugen
couple
Train.
years ago.
Mugen Train.
Mugen Train. Yes. And I
Which was
like,
also
what the
a crazy
fuck?
idea because that was like season 2. It was the next arc was released as a
Demon
movie.
Slayer. So Demon Slayer was doing numbers before it even became an anime, just like Chainsaw Man.
Sure.
It was like a phenom. No, like that doesn't happen, bro.
Okay.
That's why Kagabarachi, it's like sold a million things. It's not, the anime trailer just came out 2 days ago.
Got it.
Like it's crazy. So I still didn't understand why. Whatever,
Sure.
right? It's exactly what he said. The characters I just don't care about. I don't. Everything happens at a super fast pace with the simple premise.
PJ,
And-
I'm sorry, PJ, did you watch the movie Mugen Train?
No.
That's
So
so
he
that's
did- he
it.
got
You
past the
should. You
first
should.
season.
He watched the first season,
he
which is
got-
good. The second season
probably
was
got to
released
the
as a
mountain
movie.
people.
So I would highly recommend watching Mugen Train because Mugen Train is when it really they start to hit their stride.
Do I have to watch season 2 in order?
No,
to
that's
watch
what I'm telling you.
Mugen Train?
Season 2 is Mugen Train. So that was the next arc
Okay.
in the show was the Mugen Train arc. They released it as a movie. They also released it episodically, but you don't have to see it. You're not missing anything.
Hold on. Let me.
No,
let
I'm
me
just
do my
I just
thing.
had to say that. That's all right. Go ahead.
I know. You have a response at the end though. You'll be able to talk.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let me. All right. So I'm just saying. These are past gripes from past things that we talked. On my viewing now that I actually am like following it a little bit easier. It's not a show that is big. It's a very small contained story.
Oh,
And
okay.
I look at it.
I like that.
I look at it as Inuyasha. So what I mean by that is there's not a bunch of villains. There's an overarching villain that controls basically we're gonna get to Michael Jackson at the end. I know
We're
that,
just
right?
focused on the A story. No B, no C, no D. or-
No, exactly. Like
Right.
no other characters, wants and need matter to the end of the show.
Okay.
But in Yuyasha, my perverted man with the hole in his hand
Okay.
had Naraku. He wanted beef with Naraku.
Okay.
Because he fucked his shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is the overarching villain.
Okay.
So that's why it's those characters I like, and everybody's personality is different, right? But
Yeah.
these are kids. These are kids. So I get it. A kid grew up in the woods. I'm just like letting shit go because
Sure.
I think kids like the show. And the adults are here for the crazy animation. What I
love the story.
So I take it as the story is a villain of the week premise that has an overarching thing that's gonna happen. So
Okay.
I didn't like that at first, and I didn't understand what was going on because why are you telling me about the villain's backstory when you kill him? I don't care, right? So
that's why I do like it. I'll get into it at the end, but that's why I'm telling you, like that's what makes it its own standalone story for me.
But only works for some people's characters. So I just finished with the Rui, the spider people.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't have a family. So these people weren't even his real family, right?
Right.
Oh shit, a twist.
Right.
You feel me? A story twist. I was like, okay, I like this. All right, you feel me? And so whatever.
Damn, that's still season 1, right?
Huh?
That is still season 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like. The people in the house wasn't really for me, but as I've done more research, I think that episode with the people in the house is like a test run for what he's about to do with Infinity Castle.
Right.
You feel me?
No, Infinity Castle goes crazy.
Because it's a similar setting. So here's one thing I feel like the show could do better. It feels like that Michael Jackson is the one who turned all these people into demons. I wish they made me hate Michael Jackson more through the demon's perspective.
So,
like, he turned me into a demon. They love this shit. They love being.
So, like,
that comes from Dracula. That was like when Dracula turned someone, they like worship him.
Yeah, that's the whole
dies
purpose.
Or whatever, you know?
Like it's
No,
vampire rules.
but hold on. I got past the first season. When he said, "I'm about to purge you," when he killed 3 of the demons because they ran away. They didn't want to obey him no more. And I'm just saying.
There's actually you'll meet more characters that have a little of autonomy that you don't see with like the vampire master and the vampire student. Like as the storyline progresses, you'll see more and more. But the general idea is it's vampire rules.
Right, and I still don't know the rules yet because I didn't finish the story of like how they're doing the demon stuff.
Right. So am I good?
Oh no, hold on. Yep. And the last thing.
All right.
Tanjiro, and I bet you I'm right.
Okay.
He's the chosen. There's like a chosen one thing going on with this dude.
Sure, but I think that's inferred.
And I don't like it. Like the Hanafuda Eren. It's his dad. It's his dad.
Don't spoil anything.
I don't like that.
Don't spoil anything, but I get where you're going for. I get what you're saying, but I also feel like all that's inferred in the beginning when his dad's doing like the fire dance. I feel like that you the very first episode like gives you that preface, that gives you that foreshadowing that he has.
But so Naruto does the same thing. You don't even peep that the fourth Hokage is like right. They do this.
We all knew. We just had to wait, but we all knew. We all knew from the beginning that it was like he's the only blonde-haired guy. He's the only other blonde-haired guy in the village.
He wasn't naturally talented. Like Tanjiro is basically on some Sasuke shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tanjiro's on some Sasuke. No, I think he puts the work in. I feel like he's a Vegeta.
No, he's naturally.
I think
talented.
He's a Vegeta.
Everybody puts the work in.
No, I think he's a Vegeta because he has a training arc. He breaks the rock. He has to learn more, and you see the progression.
It doesn't matter about like. No, bro. Whatever. Tanjiro, I think I don't like that he's the chosen one because
I wouldn't say it's chosen one. I would say that he has another skill.
And look, Michael Jackson has this bad memory about somebody with the Hanafuda,
Sure.
and it's his dad, bro. And they
Well,
whooped
you're
his ass.
getting into spoilers that I don't even know. So hold on. But
What do you mean? That's not spoilers. It's in the fucking first season.
because I think he
I'm
talks.
assuming.
No, I think he's talking about the style, the fire style. But go ahead.
No, he said another Demon Slayer with Hanafuda earrings. He made it a big deal. I don't know, bro. It's fifth time watching it. I'm telling you, and I'm like, I'm not fighting with the chosen one. But that's it. I think the story is just too. I can't believe it's so popular for how simple it is, and nothing is. I can't attach myself to anybody except I would love to be Inosuke.
All right, y'all good? I can go off?
Yeah.
I love Tanjiro. I don't think he's whiny at all. And the very first episode for me, when his entire family is murdered and that he has to take care of his sister, when he's first fighting a Hashira, there's no whining, there's no waiting for something to happen. He throws hands with the Hashira, which is top tier. That's S tier. That's the best of the best. You feel me? And he's aware of that. So I don't find him to be whiny at all. I find him to be complex, if anything. Hold on. If anything, I think Tanjiro's complex because it's not just he's on this revenge path. He gives each demon he respects that they are forced into their situation. I love that the demons have a backstory because that humanizes them. That makes it more a more beautiful story because it's not just that one person woke up one day evil. It's like they were pushed to this, or their environment created
They were corrupted.
this.
Yeah,
Exactly. And they're not always the same. It's not always just, oh, I got bit and now I'm a bad guy. It's like I had this awful upbringing for whatever the reason may be. I have this tragedy, that tragedy, whether it's love,
and
money.
I wish it was linked to the overarching villain.
No, I like that each villain has their own story that brought them to what got them there. And it's not boring to me. Each villain's backstory to me is fascinating. It's not like, oh, it's not just like this glossing over the fact that I lost my clan and so I'm seeking revenge. It's like, oh, like I really experienced like hardship and tragedy in depth. And I was left alone, and then this is my revenge on the world. So I love the villain's explanation. After Mugen Train has my favorite villain because Tanjiro sees the fact that he could have gone down that villain's path. Like, and he recognizes that. And I love that. And I don't see that too much in contemporary media where there's the taking a moment, taking a second to realize that the opposition has their own backstory. It's just they're the ops. And
what?
Well, you said what? Let me explain.
Wildin', bro.
Explain.
It's not
Explain.
Extraordinary. It's not as bad as I think, though. It's not an extraordinary show. It's being carried by the animation, my brother. And
I mean, you're saying what? But explain what? Explain why you said what like
well.
that. Explain why you said what like that. Then you said what? But did you hear what I said?
You said like you never seen somebody go to the backstory of the opposition?
I said into contemporary media and contemporary
None
stories.
of these characters have backstories that can compare to Pain, bro. Just like it's not like or I don't even know, bro. There's so many.
I would disagree.
I think he was saying, correct me if I'm wrong here, Kavan, that what you don't see very commonly is the hero looking at the villain, seeing their backstory, and realizing I could have been
all
the same
stories. Way. Your villain and most of your villains should be a flip coin of it's like they want the same thing but in different ways and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that I kind
of
agree
with Batman and Joker. He wants to control Gotham's crime rate, and Joker wants to fucking do it too in a crazy way. Like,
it's more common than Kavan is Mayor Sunshine's making it out to be.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's as common as Chaos is making.
Because I can't think. I would disagree. I think there's a difference between like Batman and Joker versus Tanjiro, and plus it's more isolated. It's like like you said,
isolated in the city of Gotham.
Yeah, but I feel like Gotham's kind of all over the place. Like Batman's
Lex
all over.
Luthor wants to be a god. Superman's a god who wants to be a man. It's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not relatable as opposed to like these people who are poor
No, I'm
and
saying,
suffering.
hold on, it's not about being relatable. I'm just
But
saying
that was
it's
what
like,
my point was. My point was that
Yeah.
these villains are relatable and that a string of circumstances, whether it's environmental or bad choices or being taught incorrectly, take them down a negative path. And I appreciate seeing that. And I think it's poignant, especially today, because I think it's very easy to just write off a op as a op. You can just be mad at a op for being an op. But I think it's important in storytelling to recognize that villains are made, not born. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's why I appreciate it.
Yes, and you don't see this. So everything you're talking about, I don't see in the first season.
I think you see it right away with the hands guy. I can't remember his backstory.
You see glimpses of it for
Yeah.
sure. You see glimpses.
But
of
I think it becomes more and more relevant as we go through. But like, I mean, the hand guy is one, the demon that has all the hands.
I just feel the backstory.
And then Rui, so that's two in the first season.
People.
That's two people.
I feel like the backstory is trying to redeem unredeemable people.
No, I
none
don't.
of these.
I disagree. I don't think it's trying to redeem them. I think it's trying to acknowledge, like I said, that they didn't just wake
that
up
is not
evil.
their fault.
No, it's not even not their fault because a lot of them it's their choices that they made. But sometimes it's environmental. Sometimes it's a teacher taking them down the wrong path so that they can get ahead. You know, I think there's a story behind villains that matters, and that if we're supposed to improve as society in general, we have to recognize that villains aren't just.
These people don't matter though.
Well, you said Rui matters. That's in the first season, and as we go
No,
on,
Roy didn't matter. Roy had. It's Rui. It's like supernatural. Like, oh shit, this guy's backstory is fucked up a little bit, and it was an overarching a couple episodes. He wanted to create a family. I genuinely believe that was his sisters and shit, and his brothers and shit like that. So I was like, oh, like demons can change the look of them to look like them, lore based. But that was the end of the season. That's what.
I mean, on top of that, so I don't think Tanjiro is whiny. I don't think he's the chosen one. I think he's lucky in the fact that he was born into that family and that he saw his dad do that sometimes. I think Tanjiro's super complex, but I also think the powers in the
in season 1.
I think the powers are super dope. I love the guy who drums and changes the orientation.
Like the stuff.
You feel me? That he's able to change the orientation of the room based on him drumming. I've never seen that in anything. Do I think Zenitsu has a very annoying introduction? Absolutely. But I think Zenitsu starts to come in of his own. I still dislike Zenitsu. I am not a big Zenitsu fan whatsoever. But you have to also respect that his fear makes sense to like a person who's like a normie, to anybody without like powers. I mean, yeah, he has his powers, but he can't use them unless he's sleeping. You feel me? So to like an average run-of-the-mill person walking around, like you would be scared of demons. You would be scared of fucking vampires. You would feel powerless against them.
I'd be scared of his fucking CGI cocaine bear. I would be, but it doesn't mean it's always great, you know?
Sure. Well, I'm just saying as to why I give Zenitsu some
but
grace.
That actually was a good movie.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna chime in here. I agree. See, and maybe this is partly because I'm watching the English dub.
That's your first mistake.
When he's freaking out, he's whiny, he's crying all the time. And then he goes turbo edgelord when he falls asleep.
I love that though.
I hate
love
it.
that.
I hate it.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the one place I would
It
give you
goes
guys some
hard.
leeway. I would concede in this one part because I hate that.
I love
I
that.
will not lie that the animation and whatever makes him look slick as hell.
Yeah.
But hearing
He has my favorite
hearing
powers.
me
I love
go
lightning
like
powers.
this,
I
"You
feel like it's
hurt-
a metaphor
you hurt people, and I
on
can't
like
let you hurt people.
like his potential's asleep, like inside him. His potential hasn't awakened yet.
Sure.
That's how I took it as.
That's so fun. I love that we have such different perspectives because to me that is like my least favorite part. I
love
despise that.
shit.
But it is
So that's what I was
interesting.
gonna say. I think this is like a good example of where this is a show where your
Different strokes for
personal
different
tastes
folks.
are heavily, are heavily going to influence your perspective. Whereas if we were to talk about a show that we all like Chainsaw Man, I think the quality there is so good that it even like transcends a lot of like personal tastes. Like, because
Which is funny because I don't think the Chainsaw
funny.
Man story is as dynamic, but I still do like Chainsaw Man.
Well, have
wouldn't-
you read season 1 is so slow, and I'm glad that he likes season 1 because
no spoilers. I know who the
it's
Gun Devil
good,
is.
bro.
I read
It's
past the
good.
Gun Devil. I already read past the Gun Devil. No spoilers, but
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if they do season 2, the pace. I mean, you seen the Reze movie? That shit picked up the pace, bro.
yeah,
I have not seen the Reze movie. I need to watch
It's
it.
on
I know it's
Crunchyroll.
on my list.
it's on Crunchyroll.
And that is a show that I am watching in Japanese, and I
Got
tried to watch the English dub, and it made me almost puke. It
Dude,
was
that's my number one
disgusting.
waifu.
It's a
Makima.
deconstruction of Shonen though, because he's like a fucking lowlife. He's, you know what I'm saying?
Well, so
Right.
it's not even.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought of
there's
it
so
that
much-
way.
You could like. You could talk about things that you like or dislike about Denji or Power, like any individual character. But to me, like, there's going to be a character that you love. The writing is great, like the dialogue
Sure.
is great. Even if you dislike Denji, like
You're hanging
when
out with the
iPad
characters a
pukes
lot.
into his mouth, it's like that's funny no matter what.
I love Denji. I think
that
most
is-
people don't understand Denji is more complex because he's a blank
I think a
state.
lot-
Because
He's
he
the
doesn't
American-
have
he's
desires.
the American incel. He's the American incel. I swear. That's why the Gun Devil, this whole arc, I feel like is his view of how American people are. I'm dead serious.
Ooh,
Well, so
okay, I like
before we
that.
get into that,
Like the gun, like all the mass
Okay.
shootings and stuff like in
I
America
respect
and
that.
stuff
I
like
respect.
that.
I hadn't thought of it that way. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
Denji just wants titties, bro. That's
Because
it.
he doesn't know
Well,
anything.
well,
Because
yeah,
he's
so-
poor. He's impoverished to such a degree that he doesn't even have real goals. His goals are just in
well, he's
front of
abandoned
him,
by his parents, but yeah,
which is what.
but no, he's
what-
a product. No, but I know that sounds. He's a product of his environment because now
Of
he's
course.
taken the debt of his father.
Yeah, but who
and
isn't?
then that's what
I need
that's
to
what
clarify
started.
something.
Yeah, let me hear it. Let
I
me
need
hear
to-
it.
I'm not saying that I dislike Denji. I'm saying that you could dislike Denji and still enjoy the show
For another
Word.
character.
Okay.
exactly because all the characters are very likable, as opposed to like Demon Slayer. You might like a character depending on your preferences, but like another character is probably going to fall flat for you. Or like even Kavan, who likes the show, you can see that there's at least a part of Tetsuo or whatever, the ginger kid, that you don't like, right? Like I love all the characters in Chainsaw Man, but like I could see, except for a few. There's the like really nervous girl that has the knife.
Yeah.
When they're like fighting the Eternity Devil.
She's
Right.
But then even she kind of grows on me. Like,
Right.
it-
Because
my
you expect her
point
to be useless.
character-
So she has like she has the best pull up because you don't expect her to be of any help
Yes,
whatsoever.
but like all the characters are so good that it's tough to like. I find that when I say mid, Demon Slayer's mid.
Yeah.
I think it's because some people are gonna like it based on what things they like, and some people. Chainsaw Man to me is like a show that almost everyone should like when they see it, unless you just have like
It's
a
for
hard
adults.
line against.
Right? Yeah, I disagree. I think Demon Slayer is more generic and more likable for everyone. I feel like Chainsaw Man is specifically because it's so gory and because it's kind of like that's way more localized than Demon Slayer. I feel like all the
There's an
arguments that you have
argument to be
for
made about-
Demon Slayer are arguments that you would make for Chainsaw Man. That's interesting to me.
I disagree, and there's a whole debate we could do about like, true art, like by auteurs, oftentimes starts as cult classics and work its way up and whatever. But like, to me,
Right.
Demon
I think
Slayer
the
does
art
feel
itself
much more
also
like
carries
show
a
for-
lot too.
Who is it?
The
What'd you
art
say?
itself.
Yeah, I think the art in Chainsaw Man carries a lot as well.
No.
Oh, for sure.
No,
But the same with
cinematic
Demon Slayer.
framing. The art, the animation in the Reze movie, even though the story is like a romantic comedy turned into a bloodbath. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like that animation was
I think
crazy.
I'm really loving this age of art with Chainsaw Man and Gachiakuta. The
Gachi Akuto was a disappointment for me.
really, I love the
I was
dark.
telling you about that shit, and the anime. I don't think lived up to the hype.
I'm not. I've only where I'm in the anime. They just like tried to go back to the surface in a bird and fell back down. So I don't know. I still have a ways to go. But I like Gachiakuta. I love the art for it. But like I was saying for Chainsaw Man, I'm loving this like dark tone, melancholy, it like almost like Batman-esque tone of anime that's going on right now.
Yeah, it's like getting back into the grunge era.
Yeah.
You guys gotta
And it's
read
getting-
Absolute Batman.
It's more for adults. This is one of the problems I've had with a lot of anime. It's always like it's a teenage boy who finds he has magical
Sure,
powers.
okay,
and then
yeah.
he has to begrudgingly save the world. Like that's one of the things that's so refreshing about Chainsaw Man is
Right.
like Denji doesn't even want to save the world
He
because
just wants titties.
he's still climbing Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He just
Mhm.
wants food. He wants titties. Like
Right.
It's all
And he's-
selfish. It's selfish.
he's literally like a dog on a leash. Like
He's an
the way they
incel,
motivate
bro.
him is like chewing
love it.
gum.
I
and,
love
like,
your
you know, we'll give you
interpretation of
warm
him
place-
being a American incel. I do love that.
Say it, yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, and then him, he could have fucked the one John, and then he's
But
like,
he
nah,
didn't because he's
why-
got some level of morals, which adds a level of complexity that you didn't know was there. You know.
No, right. That's why the character is making decisions that I didn't know he would make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And Demon Slayer, I know he's gonna win and he's gonna overcome. You know what I'm saying?
I would disagree because
That is the so this is another I gotta chime in real quick. Chainsaw Man, you don't know who's gonna live or who's gonna die.
Exactly.
After Eye Patch bites it, that's like, oh shit.
I would
But it's
disagree
characters
because
are
you
all
guys
have
haven't been
flaws.
introduced to anyone who
It's the
matters
Attack on
yet.
Titan formula.
Because
Huh?
I would disagree because you guys really haven't been introduced to anyone who matters yet, and then we already just had some major deaths that no one was expecting. So like I because you guys aren't current, anyone watching who is would like directly be like that's not true.
So with JJK season 2, when they were killing off people, it took them like what's that, 50 episodes the first season, and then
No spoilers. no
25.
spoilers for
Well, no,
Jujutsu
I'm just
Kaisen.
saying people die, right? There was how many episodes of Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man? Before what?
There's 12 episodes, and I cared about everybody
Yeah.
who got murked at the end, bro.
Sure, but it's a
Yes,
different
yes.
story. You can't do
12
that.
Episodes, bro.
You can't do that. You're making the One Piece argument. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
I'm
Because
thinking of
One Piece
what?
has 1,000 episodes and takes however many to get good. Like that.
It doesn't matter. You have to look at One
But
Piece
that's
arc
directly
by arc.
contrary to what you just
People
said.
can come in. You have to look up One Piece arc by arc. They make you care. One Piece does what Demon Slayer is trying to do better.
They're different stories. I don't equate the two. I think they're different
No,
stories.
they're still a villain of the week type shit. When you get on the island, you gotta face 3 motherfuckers before you get to the first one.
Nah,
You get
again,
to
you
the
don't.
main dude.
It'll matter more once you've seen more. But I feel like you're leaning back into
I
the.
seen, bro. I got up to. I seen it, bro. I told you I watched season 2 of Demon Slayer.
But you
I
didn't.
told you I didn't like it, the Mugen. I told
you-
you that. And the fire dude dies or whatever.
Yeah,
Boring.
that was
All right,
awesome. That was awesome.
well, yeah, I hope on my second
You're
try
wilding.
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's wild. You're wilding for that. Go.
I'm just saying,
Rengoku
like, you
is-
gotta stop saying we
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. I did watch it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine.
What's some crazy takes we can take on Naruto?
I think you all
That's a
just
show
did.
that
If
I
you want to
feel like
talk
we all
hot takes,
know.
y'all's hot takes against Demon Slayer is pretty hot. That shit's scalding, especially considering
Nah.
the receipts you got versus the receipts I got. Like,
I have seen
You have to talk
opinions
within
on
season
Twitter
one,
that
though.
echo me and Kyle's. And my opinion came before I saw this, but I've seen people on Twitter literally say the same thing. Like one guy said that Demon Slayer is like this generation's Naruto, or whatever. They're
That's
like,
fair.
not
I don't think
necessarily
that's
good, but
anything
it's something
wrong.
that I'm watching.
I don't think that's anything wrong. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same story at all.
To me, it's kind of mid, and this
Nobody
is,
dies in
this is
Naruto.
personal
Nobody
preference.
dies in Naruto. Like
You're
that's the difference.
crazy.
In comparison to Demon Slayer,
Bro,
nobody's
Haku
dying in Naruto.
dies- Haku dies episode 13. That was his man who he thought was a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
And he
his
had
whole
to
family
kill
dies
him.
episode 1. That's what I'm saying. Nobody dies in Naruto. That
Who
Demon
gives
Slayer is a
fuck
different
about
level.
Death isn't
Yeah, you
interesting.
Yeah,
don't
death
have any
matters.
time to meet their
isn't always
family.
interesting.
Yeah, unless you're heartless, if you're empathetic, this man loses
No,
his
it's a
whole
basic
family
start to a
first
tragedy
episode,
story.
and you guys are without empathy because you're so
Tanjiro's family
jaded.
literally doesn't matter.
Like Hamlet.
They do
because
matter. They do matter.
It's fucking Lion King.
It's a
Come
beautiful,
on, bro.
wholesome family who just spends their time chopping wood in the mountains. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they absolutely do
Who
matter.
gives a fuck, dude?
I give a fuck.
I don't
give a
know
fuck.
any of these people.
Just because you're so heartless and so desensitized doesn't make you or more right.
Exactly.
For me,
No,
they
no,
matter.
no.
It's
For
because
me, they
haven't-
matter. For me,
haven't
they
put in-
matter.
They haven't put in any time to establish who the characters are or why. I
Right,
should
go
care
on
about them.
GoFundMe.
Yeah,
and
they're
put
good people.
$10 up for a funeral.
What?
We don't know that. Mom could have been molesting kids in town.
Right. I don't know their parents.
That's
I
crazy.
heard
work.
if I
crazy
heard about I heard about Sasuke's whole family getting murdered.
Remember, this is
by
all
his
live.
brother.
You guys got to stand on this for the rest of your lives.
I'm
That's
saying,
all right.
okay, yeah.
Stand
I'm
on this.
saying we hear about Sasuke getting whole family getting murdered, right? Then
Mhm.
you
Come the
find
fuck
out,
at me.
and then you find out they're all kind of evil, about to take over the village. I'm like, all
Yeah,
right,
600
then
episodes
go,
later.
had to go.
600 episodes later, you know his family's good people in the beginning, and that
How
they were
many
killed.
Episodes later?
600 episodes later? How about? I'm just guessing. I don't know how many.
That was crazy. That's crazy. You're using One Piece numbers now.
When does Itachi kill? When do you find out
yo,
Itachi?
Naruto is 700 episodes, bro.
Yeah, and then
I know my
Shippuden's
shit.
another 500. So I don't think it's within
Isn't that the name of those vibrators?
What?
Hitachi?
Uses
Or am I
vibrators?
thinking of Tamagotchi?
Who just did that?
me.
Yo, that was perfect timing. That scared me.
But in any case,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I love Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. I don't even feel the need to defend it because I feel it's fine that you guys don't like it, but all of the points you guys are making, I feel like are all addressed like consistently. So, but for me, that shit hits. And the main thing for me, above all else, the main reason I like Demon Slayer is because Tanjiro takes the opposition's history into account. That's my main attraction to the show. Above all else, above the
Yeah, 'cause he's a
animation.
sensitive little bitch.
Yeah, sure. I am what I eat. But I love Demon Slayer. I love it, and I think if we are gonna be good people in the future, it's better to have than have not. I'd rather have this person who looks into the opposition and recognizes their history than not have Demon Slayer at all and everything be.
Nah,
Otherwise, you have two desensitized motherfuckers like you who think that everything should just be awful.
I like when Naruto was in his face, like, yo, bro, fuck that. You went through a barred path.
Right,
I
and then
know
they kiss.
King too,
I know you that. I
motherfucker.
know we talk. I know that's your favorite one. We all know that's your favorite episode.
That's not my favorite.
It's all
He just
good. You got the
I
boys
love the
kissing.
anger. None of these characters are angry anymore, bro. I miss Yusuke and all
Nah,
that.
until you see Entertainment District, you don't know shit. And then
Yeah.
all about for me. I mean, I respect where you're at, but that's not the show. That's not who he is. It's not about the
No,
anger.
right,
So-
right,
And we
right.
all and
No,
if he was
right,
angry,
right.
then he would just be another Yusuke. He would just be another motherfucker like you
And I
like
would
you
love
said
it,
was a
'cause he's
problem.
just another-
This
he's
is a
just
trope that
another
I've
whiny
seen so many
character.
times. I've seen this trope where I'm
So is
mad.
that, bro. Naruto is a whiny character. Asuka's a whiny character. These
Right.
are just whiny
And Tanjiro puts in work episode 1 without any whining.
Tanjiro puts in work, but he still is like
He has chosen one
he's
syndrome.
too unwilling. He's not a man of action.
Nah, he's not
and
chosen
he's
one.
Like,
He's not chosen one because you don't know
he's
the other
kind of
characters yet to say he's
shaky
chosen
and
one.
like I don't know. He's not.
He squares up
I
with
don't know.
the Water Hashira first episode. Like, what are you talking about? After his
he's
family
not,
got murdered,
He's
and
not
his
that
and his.
guy, dude. I don't know.
You're not that guy. That's crazy for you to say in a 180-degree
I know,
position.
that's why I watch
You sat
movies
180
where-
degrees talking shit on my man Tanjiro, who's out here putting in
All
work
right,
in the
wait,
snow. That
let's
shit's
talk
crazy.
about Naruto, because Demon Slayer is like, it's so toxic.
I love Demon Slayer. He puts in that work.
You've made that clear, but you've You've treated it like a debate. Me and Kyle are just explaining why
Yeah.
you don't like it, and you're like, I've dismantled your points. Like,
I'm not
that's
trying to
what your
debate. No, I'm not
class is.
I'm just disagreeing. You guys say you don't like it for reasons. I say I like it for reasons. I'm not even looking for the debate.
Arbu's points were addressed in the first season, actually. So I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean it's factual though. I don't know how you want me to not use facts.
You just got it. You should have just came at the first season. Everything we have to wait. We have to wait. When beautiful shows.
The story's
are coming
gotta
out.
develop. Tanjiro
Like Dora.
episode 1 sells it for me. Losing his family, episode 1, as a wholesome guy, and then finding the water Hashira and still squaring up with him was fire. That shit was fire. His water Hashira fight against someone who like has insta movement, that shit was fire. That shit was incredible. That was a great fight. Episode 1. Episode 1 Naruto, he steals a scroll and has to spend all week in the woods practicing it. No powers. My man figures out with logic. Throws an axe in the air and still comes running at him.
Like,
that's fire.
There's so instant gratification like a Gen Zer. It's crazy. Like just let the beat build.
Instant gratification? In what manner?
Yeah.
Did he
'cause you
beat the
want
big
this
bad?
fucking something to happen so quick.
First it was nothing happens. Now that it's happens, I'm instant
No, it's
gratification.
not.
Your logic don't make
Interesting or
sense, bro.
extraordinary.
You said
Hold
nothing
on, hold
happened
on.
episode
The
1, but now I
perspective-
need instant gratification.
hold
What
on.
shit? That don't make no sense.
The perspective was I don't see what all the hype's about. That's it.
Word. That's cool.
That is one big part of it.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's extraordinary.
Word. I love the movie. I think Entertainment District is like my top 3 favorite seasons, and it starts off awful. The very first 2-3 episodes almost took me out of Demon Slayer, and the last 5 episodes are S tier, some of the best of anime has to offer. I love it. I love Entertainment District. That shit's fire.
It's too much investment to ask of someone, though, to say we have to get to season
I'm not asking you to
3,
do anything. I'm just
episode
saying
6.
why I like it. You don't have to invest nothing.
now
Y'all
he's
both can
telling-
stop
he's
watching right
telling
now.
us why.
I mean, there's no way to satisfy y'all. I say one thing and then you guys flip the script. And now it's takes too long to get good, but it's too good instant gratification. I don't know what y'all want from me. I'm just saying I like it.
No,
and now that I'm saying I like
I-
it, now that's a
I
bad
think you
thing. Now I'm
think
saying I
death-
like it,
I
I'm
think
trying
you
to
think
cool
death-
down.
I think if you think characters dying in the first episode is a good thing.
No, I don't agree with that. They're characters that are matter. I think tragedy matters.
People do
I think
that. If people do that because of Attack on Titan, or you're gonna get cut from fucking Shonen Jump, you better make shit interesting from the beginning.
I
in
would-
2020, whatever.
they're two different shows for me. For me, I mean, Attack on Titan does have a dope first episode, and I like stuff like that. I do like tragedy. I think tragedy is better than how a lot of first
All
episodes
it
start.
is.
Yeah, I think
It's a
tragedy is a
dark-
thing. You're
like-
saying it's
like,
not a thing. I think it's a
Demon
thing.
Slayer is a dark fantasy story. Like,
Yeah, what's
you
wrong
feel
with
me?
that?
It's
What's
gonna
wrong with
have
that?
tragedy.
I don't see.
In the dark fantasy genre, you have to battle Vampire Hunter D. You gotta battle Berserk. You gotta battle Ninja Scroll. You gotta there's
Yeah, these
there's
are all
many
fire.
things-
These are all fire. I don't understand what your point is, though.
No, you can see that so you notice how the villain's powers are very conceptual. That comes from older dark fantasy anime, bro.
What does it
That's
matter?
not- no, the show is inspired by things. I can tell what it's trying to do. Like, as
I
I'm
disagree because
watching it
you
more.
said a lot of things that you had issues with that are literally addressed
I
in
stopped
anime.
watching it. I'm starting to realize, oh shit, this is from da 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 da. Oh, he might have got inspired. Which is you're making me remind me of my favorite fucking anime.
So
to watch in.
the demon that taps the drums and changes the orientation of a room. What's that inspired by?
there's a
Legend of
game
Zelda:
pic-
Ocarina of Time.
There you go. There's
Ocarina of
there's a
Time
game-
doesn't change the orientation on
No,
the Game
there's a-
Boy.
it's-
Hey,
there's
doesn't it?
there's something called a Game Master in one of the Bleach episodes. Later after the Black Tournament arc, the Game Masters are from Yu Yu Hakusho. The one dude has a power that does that. And then in Bleach, one of the Fullbringers have a similar power about rooms and stuff like that. He just took a little room and he's like switching stuff around. but
Again, I say it's an original story. I don't
that
see
power
it
could
as
be
a.
unique in
You,
itself,
I feel like
but,
you're
like, the
presenting it as
arrows-
this culmination
the
of
arrows, the
all these
spider
previous
powers.
animes, and I disagree. Like, I think it's its own story.
No.
Does it have
no.
inspiration?
Look,
Sure, everything's got inspiration. Fucking.
no, right. I mean, Naruto was copying Hunter x Hunter. People don't realize that. No, homie Gondo got a dad, right? But his dad was big shit. Naruto's just ended up get whatever. Kurapika has a clan that got killed with a bunch of red eyes, just like Sasuke. I get it, bro. And they both have.
I got
the Hunter exam is basically the first tune-in exam.
Right. Sure.
I know inspiration. I get it. I'm like, you try to debunk me or something with this.
I'm being genuine. I just like the show,
No,
and
I'm
you guys are
telling you,
both saying the show sucks, and I'm just like, I don't think it sucks. That's all. That's literally the. That's
the
the.
arrow powers are from an anime. The spider being
the way
artist
you
steel is
initially
from Ninja
presented it-
Scroll. There's a bunch of shit.
the
Basilisk.
way you
If you look
initially-
at Basilisk, there's similar shit. If you look up Basilisk anime, it's similar shit going on.
So what? What are we saying?
So-
What doesn't have similar
The way
shit?
It's not
you-
Like, what does it
interesting.
have-
It's not. It's not,
Why?
I don't
Compared
get
to
makes
what?
it
Like,
a
what
big
is
deal.
interesting to you?
Ninja
the
Scroll.
way- the
Chainsaw
way-
Chainsaw
the
Man's
way
a
you
song about
initially
Slumdog Millionaire with fucking powers. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what? Like,
the way they. Yeah.
I'm telling
All right.
you that it's reminding me of more interesting shows. This is showing me everything it's not, but you're trying to be. That's it.
yeah, I
It's
feel
a
like
good
that's.
show.
I feel
It's
like you
not a
just
great
don't like
I
the
think
show.
the two
What
of
you're.
you-
It's one thing to say you dislike a show. It's another thing to say that
I
it's
just
bad
said
for
on my fifth
reasons.
watch, I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good show. It's just I have to dissect it. Like, oh, this is just a villain of the week story, overarching villain. I have no payoff. I'm waiting for Michael Jackson. It's not. It's you feel me? That's it.
The two of you are talking past each other. I think Kyle is just explaining another reason why he's not a huge fan or like something that detracts from it for him. And I think you're a little bit defensive at this point, Kavan. The way you initially presented it was like you were trying to debate us into liking it. I get that now you've conceded that it's just a personal preference and that it's
which
a
is
mid
fine.
show.
I think everyone has their own
Um,
preferences, but I'm just.
That it's a mid show.
It's one thing to say like you dislike a show, but I think it's another thing to like put it down. And I feel like you guys are putting in the realms of putting it down.
No, it's not as good as every. It's I don't think.
Yeah, but by you
quality
saying
of the
that, I
story-
disagree. The show is phenomenal. It's beautiful.
That's it,
and-
and that's where the two poles are at. That's it.
not
Which is fine.
Yeah, all right. We
It is fantastic. Again, there aren't many. You guys said it was a trope, but to be positive in the face of tragedy as the underlying story, that Tanjiro perseveres. I don't know. That's what the story is, and that's why I like it. And I don't have unless you guys are bringing like similarities to Tanjiro's story. I don't hear what you're saying. But we can move on because you watched the Marvel movies finally too, and he was hating on that last time we talked.
I know. Yeah,
Right.
I know. Kyle is time traveling to us from 2012. I heard that you watched some of the Marvel movies.
I caught up all the way to Endgame.
Right.
Endgame
What?
was such a fucking slow piece of shit, but the battle was all right at the end.
Yeah.
Endgame's-
for
Endgame-
you mean?
Outside of the last 20 minutes is the worst of all the movies to me.
Yeah.
The opening to Endgame when
Started off
Hawkeye-
fire.
I thought if just his daughter was gonna go, whole family went. I was like, oh shit.
Right, that was good, and the fact that they kill Thanos off rip, but then it doesn't fix anything. I really liked where they started because I was like, where the hell do we go from here?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
they,
there's
like, ripped his
nothing.
head off and
Then
shit
there's
like
nothing
that. That
for
was
like
crazy.
an hour, and then everyone meets up to fight.
Yeah. It's like a lot of build up for the army, like, but it wasn't that crazy.
But again,
Okay,
I
we
just want to
need to
point out this was
revisit
another
something.
show that
Avengers
you
1
did not
sucked.
watch. This was another
Avengers 1
movie that you
sucked.
did not watch. Yet again, this is something that you guys have not watched, but then speak on and say that it's not. You didn't say. You said it was bad. You said it was bad. It's not that you say you dislike it. It's that you say these are bad
Who?
things.
Who?
You.
Who? What I say about? What I
You
say
was
said
gonna
you say
say-
these things are bad, and then when we were after.
When?
All right, hold on. Let's not start this as an argument.
Oh no, it's not.
So,
I'm not
fine.
arguing, and I think you guys think I'm like coming at you.
Yeah,
I don't.
You're asking me questions about the show, or you just wanted to?
No, I'm just
All
saying
right.
in the past,
So,
and
Kyle.
I'm equating it to the Demon Slayer argument. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, PJ, but I'm just
You
saying.
can't let it go. Oh my God! Get this
No,
nigga's
it
sword
just
out your
makes
mouth.
sense for me. Like, listen to what I'm saying. For me, this is
All right,
yet again something
Kyle.
that you have not seen. You said it was bad, then you watch it and you say it's good. It's just a pattern for me that I'm pointing out. That's all. And you want me to just not say
I
it? That
don't-
shit makes sense to
I
me.
don't think I've ever said anything was bad about the Avengers
I don't
movies.
remember Kyle saying that this was bad
All right.
personally.
Well,
What
it's
I
all
do
recorded. I'll
remember
just
you
send it to y'all.
saying-
I'm not even gonna try to put you down for.
What
It's not even like for an audience thing. It's not me coming at you type thing. It's just like my experience with it, with you. It's
I
like you
get it,
said
I
these
get
things
it.
are bad, and then you watch them, you turn around and say it's okay, it's all right, it's good.
All right,
That's
we
all.
hear your perspective. We hear your perspective on it.
All right.
All right. So what I do remember last time we talked, Kyle, was you were upset that they took Lady Death out because you said it would give Thanos no motivation.
Right.
Have you changed your perspective on that?
I
Or
think that
are you-
I
do you
think
still-
that addition to that character could have helped a lot of better time spent.
Do you see why?
But-
do you see why they did take it
I
out?
think it. Yeah.
No, I get it. There's a lot of shit going on. And I don't know how much, but just like in the Infinity, just like it's only like 5 issues, I believe, that whole like comic run.
Yeah.
You don't even spend that much time with the character. You don't have to spend that much time with it. It was just a villain to be evil, and he fucked me up with the farm outfit. Like he thought he was just right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, well, homie, this guy.
Why he retired?
I
Him
gotta
retiring
disagree
to
here.
just farm with one hand was
Yeah, and then
crazy to me.
Destroying
I was
the
like-
Infinity Gauntlet.
I was like,
I'm like, okay.
that to me also pissed me.
I
Go
gotta
ahead.
disagree that he's evil just to be evil because he thinks he's doing the right thing. He sees himself as the hero, which
His
piggybacking off
motivation
what-
isn't beyond himself.
I would say it is.
I would
That,
say that
in a whole,
yeah,
it
it is.
absolutely is. It's an ideology.
he thinks he's saving the universe.
That wasn't
Right.
taught to him by anybody. It's his perspective of the world.
Yeah.
Sure, but
But which we
you
didn't
don't have
really
to
go
have it
into.
taught to you
We
to
didn't
develop
go to
ideology.
his backstory. Like, we didn't see his backstory. Did I miss anything?
No, they don't go too much into his backstory.
Yeah, you know what I'm
they
saying?
talk
I don't
about- well,
understand. I get it. Okay, whatever. Simple gripe.
No, go ahead, PJ.
they talk about he wants to kill half the universe because he keeps seeing planets where
But he
there's too
killed
many
at
people
random.
and not
Hold on,
enough
let him go,
food.
let him go, let him
Because-
go. Because this is where PJ shines. We've been talking over him this whole time. I feel like I've heard him say 6 words. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's killing half the universe because he keeps seeing planets where there's too many people and not enough food. So in his mind, he's reducing the population so that they can continue to survive. And he was doing it planet one by one, planet by planet, but he wants the Infinity Gauntlet to do it to the whole universe at once. And the reason it's random is because to him that's the
It's
most
more
fair
fair if
thing.
it's random.
kind of like
If he picked who it was, then it would be him having. It's like the trolley situation almost. It's like the trolley
yeah,
conundrum.
No, I compare him to Light. I compare him to Light Yagami.
No, see,
Like
I
the-
think
with the
Light
God
Yagami is
complex.
more motivated.
Hold on. Except he's choosing the bad people in the world.
No,
I get that. I'm saying there's a God complex that they both share.
no, so I don't think Thanos.
I
That's
really
the whole
think
point.
so.
Thanos doesn't have the God complex. He's trying to make this
Yeah, he
change.
does. He wants to cleanse the world. He wants to be.
No, he doesn't
Noah.
want to
It's hard.
cleanse the
What are you
world.
talking
He wants to make it more like that's what we're saying. It's the ideology behind it. Light Yagami is solely set on
about? You
putting
don't
him.
know who you're killing to make it more peaceful. Though.
Listen,
You
bro.
could be killing
Listen. Just let me get this out, okay? No, like we're literally trying to tell you, and you're contradicting us
I
as we're
don't.
telling you.
Okay, but just you know
Light
how Kofi's doing.
Yagami has the God complex. He wants to be God. Okay, Thanos he retires and starts farming. It's not a God complex.
Yes.
It's an ideology.
Loki literally tells him you'll never be a god and fucking killed him like a child. I'm
Do
sorry, I
you?
just watched it.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
I hear you.
I don't think you understand though. Like, not saying like you're not capable of understanding. I think you're not
explaining
listening.
it well, or I don't agree. I just,
Rock-
get it. You
PJ's
can say it.
literally
I don't have to
agree. I'm
believe,
telling-
I don't have to agree with you.
I'm confused at what you're saying, Kyle. So hold on.
Loki doesn't
you
speak for
clarify?
Thanos. Thanos has been speaking the whole time. Let me just point that out. Just saying.
The
Like, just because
writers
Loki
speak
said you'll
for
never be a
Thanos.
god doesn't mean that that's
The
what Thanos
writers
is.
speak for Thanos. Why would you tell me? Why would Loki try to make him jealous with that statement? And then he reacts in a childish way as if he believes that he is a god, right? And he believes that he's righteous in what he's doing. It isn't that I get it, he's not able to be evil, but he's making it in his brain that he is because he thinks he's making choices for other people. Okay? That is kind of all the point of what I'm saying with the God complex. I'm just going to take away half the earth because I think that's what's best. But there's nothing behind it. You're taking random people's lives away, people who are considered heroes.
All right,
How do you
let PJ
not
talk.
realize-
Let PJ talk. We get what you're saying.
So he's
You don't
killing
stop
the
cutting me
people
off because
because
you get mad too. Like just,
I'm not
just
mad
like
at all,
every-
buddy. I'm genuinely not mad. I just want to say.
Okay, I know the smiles help show that you're not mad.
All right, bitch. Go ahead, PJ.
so he kills all the people or all those people because the idea is if he doesn't, then eventually they're going to run out of food and they're all going to starve, like the civilization. So he believes in his mind that he is saving civilization. I could see a comparison to Light Yagami.
You're cleansing
And
the
that-
world, cleansing the
And
universe.
that
I get it.
Light thinks he's making a better world by killing all of the criminals.
Okay.
But
I can see the.
I think yeah, but I think
I don't think
Thanos
they're
I think
completely
comparing
branching
still
off.
inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still like not a fair comparison. I think
If they're two
they're
sides
both
of the same
kind of
coin.
insane.
They're two sides. Like
No,
to
because
me,
what you said was Thanos
Maybe.
was selfish, and I disagree with that. I don't think Thanos is selfish.
No, he thought the eradication of people is both the method of how they're doing their work. Okay, I gotta write a name in a book. I snap my finger. Right, so that is both similar.
But the ideologies are different. They're using the same. They're on the same train. They're going different places.
No, they have different ideologies. Something that you said earlier.
Okay.
And I'm where I don't think I understand, and you guys shouldn't either. I don't think it was explained enough of what Thanos really want. What's the point of snapping your finger? You're just trying to. For resources, you could have killed important people. I don't know.
No.
On a deeper aspect,
Here-
it's random.
No.
Like, cut. You know
He
what I'm saying?
chooses no. So like that's directly what we're saying is different. The fact that Yagami is choosing bad people is giving him the God complex. The fact that Thanos is choosing to do it at random and taking his ideas, his choices out of the decision is what takes the God complex away. That's directly different than what we're saying.
It's literally Noah's Ark, bro, in the floods. He just. I want to.
Like we are saying,
the unicorns didn't make it to the boat. The fucking Bigfoot didn't make it to the boat.
But no. What
Like,
we're saying. Listen, go ahead, PJ. Go ahead, PJ. I see you.
So that's not a good comparison because Noah gets like 2 of every animal, but all of the humans are killed.
I'm saying God's motivation. Exactly. I'm just saying.
But also, Noah didn't choose to have the flood, so that's a little bit different.
The power to kill a universe is not godly. Are we
It's
crazy?
an omnipotent force, but the fact that he's doing it.
What the fuck is God?
So
but
wait,
if-
what are you trying to say?
Well, what are
He
you
is-
saying?
He has a
His,
God
I don't
complex?
like his God complex. That's it. And you guys are saying he doesn't have one.
I think he's doing a godlike move, but that doesn't make
I
you
think
God,
there's a
and it doesn't
martyr
make his
complex
desire to
on
be
this
God.
floor.
That's what I'm saying. He is doing a
I
godlike.
thought when the writers are saying, like, Loki, who is a literal demigod, tell him you're not a god, kind of explain his mental thinking since we're not going to his backstory. And that's why I think Lady Death. This is why I think Lady Death would have been
Wait,
better.
before you get that, we got to
Because
finish this.
he
Wait,
said-
before you
hold
get
on,
there,
he's
stop.
like,
No,
I'm in
no.
love with you. Hold on. I'm in love with you. She's like, I want all these billions of souls. I'll make it happen. I don't care who it is. Snapping my finger. That's deeper.
No, we are
And that's
literally.
what you
It's
asked
not.
me.
It's
You
literally not
asked me.
true.
You
It's
asked
genuinely.
me.
Please,
asked
please,
me.
just let me tell you why it's not true. Okay. it is definitely more shallow for him to follow the desires of another woman than to have his own desires developed. Okay, one,
Yeah,
just
to
wait,
kill
let me
half the
finish.
universe just because you're trying to get pussy.
Right.
A god with a
Crazy.
weakness to a woman.
Ugh.
But that's how his character was written.
We're-
That's how this whole story.
You gotta
even
let
came
us
about.
talk,
That's
bro.
why
You gotta let me
that's
get
why
it
the
out.
comic was popular.
You gotta let me get it
Everybody's
out.
letting you talk. It is letting you talk. He just interrupted you.
All right.
Stop.
Okay, PJ, go ahead.
Who?
You.
Me? I didn't have anything to add here. I think we're maybe talking past each other again. I disagree. I think adding Lady Death would have been a mistake. I think making it him trying to impress her. I think it's much more compelling that we have this guy who thinks he's doing the right thing, even though he's doing a literal Holocaust, the largest one that's ever been done ever in the history of the universe.
Right.
Because in his mind, he's saving the universe, right?
Again, it is giving a vehicle to his desires. It's not that he is just another villain of the
It doesn't
week. That,
make sense.
listen. You gotta let me finish. It's not another villain of the week. He has weight behind his ideology. He has reasons for it outside of just being environmental.
And
Name them.
Another thing I'd push back on is I don't think he has a god complex as much as he has a martyr complex. He feels like he's burdened with this task, like he has to do it in order to save the universe, and that no one else is able to see what he sees. Now, I agree it may not have been the smartest choice, right? Like, there were jokes on Twitter that instead of killing half the universe, why didn't he just snap his fingers and make twice as much food? Like, there's, jokes like that all around. But
I'm
I
literally
think
on
that-
AI and Reddit, and they're literally commenting on it. Everyone saying his God complex. He's widely characterized as having a God and Messiah complex, the sole savior of the universe, destined to make the impossible. God-like decisions that no one else are willing or able to make, and no one can stop him.
That's fair.
Did
I
you
mean,
hear what he said though? I think that is a shallow way to look at it. I think
it's a shallow character.
I don't think it's a shadow character. I think that's the whole
disagree
point that
too.
we're making.
Yeah, I disagree with that too.
It's-
I think he's not a shallow character.
It's the fact that he, like he said, he thinks this has to be done to make a difference because of all the
But
greed in the
why?
world.
He doesn't have the power to do it without the stones.
That's
Like,
why he needed. That's
Right, but
No, he's not.
but he also was doing it without the stones. He was going planet to planet. That's how he gets Gamora.
He's
he
mad
was killing
strong,
half
but he
of her
wasn't the
planet.
strongest in the
And then the
universe, though.
fact that you keep
No,
saying
but-
God complex, I think is directly debunked by the fact that after he does it, he sits back on his
it's
farm.
widely agreed upon.
goes
I'm
back-
just saying.
But we're trying to explain outside of AI thinking for us, like why we differ.
I said Reddit. I'm on here like different Reddits about
Yeah,
it.
but fuck
I
them.
think
Like,
that
listen to
was
what
7
we're
years
saying.
ago.
Fuck them. Listen to what we're saying. We're literally, we don't need Reddit. We're literally telling you and explaining the fact that if he wanted to maintain this God complex, why didn't he continue to rule after he wiped out half of the universe? He went back to his
100
farm.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he does.
He reached his goal.
Yeah, but then
What if
that's the
Light
difference
Yagami-
between
That's
being
That's
a
what happens to
god.
every character. They reach their goal and they retire.
No, that's not
What if
true.
Light
He would have
Yagami
his
reached his
rule.
goal?
He would,
Would-
if he was a god, he would maintain a rule. Like, what do you mean?
If Light Yagami was successful, would he have just decided to not rule the world anymore?
No,
Right.
he wanted to rule the world. He wanted to
Exactly,
have a
that's the
say-so in a different
difference.
way. Oh no, it's not. You wanted it's bro. He wanted to just because you want to maintain rule of the world. God gave you free will as well. He did not. He's not a king. We're not talking about a king complex. All right. So that's not what we're
When you
talking about.
See, but when you talk about a god complex, that's typically what people mean.
No,
the
a
typical,
Messiah.
like-
That I'm literally. No.
God
He
is
just-
omnipotence
he
to
thought he
control
brought balance
everything.
to the world. He thought he brought balance to the world, knowing he brought more sadness and evil. That's the whole thing. Like you're not doing anything
Which,
really good. That's what it reveals. Like if the protagonist has a god or the answer, whatever.
Which I mean, the what you're saying is my direct
That's
reason.
just one aspect of the movie that I'm just saying that character could have did more. You asked me about Lady Death.
He could have
That's
did more
just my
than wipe out
stance on
half
it.
the universe.
I just think it's
The end of
whatever.
I don't get it. The end of Infinity War is one of the best endings, like cinematically. The fact that the villain wins and he wipes out half the universe, that to me is one of the craziest endings to any movie I can think of. Outside of like sequels, outside of the story, its own individual story, that individual piece of
now
writing.
We're branching off. Now that I mean, I
I can't hear you, buddy. You gotta pick the mic up.
Oh, my bad. I don't think Kyle critiqued that. Did he?
Yeah,
did you say that?
I'm not.
No,
saying
I'm just
that,
saying that
oh
he
my
could have
God,
did
the
more.
Villain win is interesting, and they didn't. I didn't even talk about Infinity War. I think Infinity War was better than Endgame. I think Civil
100%.
War. I think Civil War was just up
Right.
there. I mean, the first hour of Civil War kind of sucked, but the latter half was fucking lit.
Right, and we would agree with
But
you on that.
I
think
We would
most
agree
of
with you on
Civil War
that.
was good. Yeah.
But
I would go so far as to say the Winter Soldier was like a 9 out of 10. Winter
I didn't see
Soldier
that
was
yet.
really good. What?
Oh,
It comes
man.
before
That one's a
Civil
big
I
deal.
know.
War.
No, I was watching the Avengers movies. I
Sure.
wasn't watching any of the
Yeah.
individual.
Which is fair because that's the problem with Marvel is they've gone too far. They have too much. They have too much.
Yeah.
If
No,
you-
I think it's very cool. I think it's like I said, it's like a long TV show.
If
You know
you're
what
a
I'm saying?
super
Yeah.
Marvel head, you're in heaven. Like I would imagine, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I envy people who have like only comic books and like comic books, DC and Marvel. Like this is an amazing time to be alive. Like if you grew up on comics and loved comics and that was like your number one, I think we have so much. We have anime, manga. We have so many other things that there's it's almost impossible for us to be as fully as invested.
And I'm
as
not
some
saying
people.
these things are bad. I didn't say like I just think like I said, I can say Civil War. I just said I said the Civil War was lit. Just the first hours was ass. You feel me? To me, whatever. Like there are just certain. I can still think the character is cool, but I just have certain gripes with it because it's compared to the source material. Like that's it. Like
I think Infinity War trumps the source material by a huge margin.
no,
As someone
100%,
who's read-
100%. I'm glad Wolverine wasn't there. I'm just talking about like as a fan of that colorful fucking comic book. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things I liked. I fuck with Lady Death. She was bad. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'd like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't think she
I'm a
helped the plot
sucker.
though.
I'm a hopeless romantic as well. I do like a little romance in my stories. I do like that, especially when
That's fair.
I
But
like-
saying that about Thanos and Lady Death is crazy.
Yeah, dog.
no, but I'm
That
saying
is
like
wild.
seeing like a dude who's all big and strong, and then he all saw like, you know what I mean? Because you seen his soft side being a farmer. Why couldn't I see his soft side with a bitch, bro?
Because he
Why
had
is nobody getting
ideologies
pussy?
to fulfill.
Why is nobody getting pussy in war times? I'm telling you.
Well, I think you don't have to do that. You don't have. That's another thing that I think.
It's just what I liked. I feel like if you guys read the comic, you don't have to. I think they did very well. Fucking 26 movies.
And
to
all
lead
things
up to this
considered,
big event.
compared to older adaptations, I think there's no comparison that Marvel is the best comic book adaptations so far that have been done.
Wait. Like, you don't think
100%.
Marvel comics in the 70s were good and stuff like that? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I missed what
I
you
don't
said.
think.
I didn't miss what you said.
No, he was saying that the Marvel movies are the single best adaptation of comic book source material that
100%.
exists. Like
100%. Except
Yeah.
for Amazing Spider-Man 94. They fucking were going crazy. They were adapting literally. They were like doing a manga, bro. They were doing it straight from the book.
Is that the
Okay.
Tobey Maguire one?
No. The animated
it's a
movie.
cartoon.
The animated movie 94.
Oh,
They
I don't
did
remember
like
that one.
plots straight from the comic books, like with Carnage, the Sinister Six.
Oh,
It's
I don't
pretty
remember
cool.
that one. But it was a series.
Yup, it's on
Got it.
Disney.
Okay. Got it. But no, I'm glad you finally watched it. I think on your own time you got to go back and watch the last episode where you were against it and hear the revelation.
Where? What?
I
Of
think
what?
I'll pull it up and send it to you after the
I don't
the
think
stream.
he said it was bad. I got to back Kyle on this one.
I think
don't
we
he said that.
I think that was the implication, as that they were generic and
you
bad
asked me,
dialogue,
dude,
and
you
That
asked
might
me,
have been. That might be true.
You asked me about Lady Death being in there.
no,
and
we
then
didn't. I didn't bring up Lady Death at all. You said that was
Wait,
your griping from it.
Ronbon, didn't you
Someone
ask
might
me?
have.
Ronbon, didn't you ask me?
No. It was.
It came up last time. I think you mentioned.
You
No,
said
you didn't like.
Yo,
like
did you? I swear to God, roll the tape back. Ronbon said, "Yo, Kyle, did you like that? Did you like that they didn't include Lady Death or not? You did not ask me that.
No, you brought it up. You in the last time we
Run
spoke.
it back. No, run it
last
back.
time you
I
brought
swear
it
to
up.
God,
I literally have it.
Bring it up.
I literally have it right here.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Because I don't think I brought her up because I don't even think about her because
Right. I've never brought up.
Yes,
Lady
I
Death.
swear, yo, I want money or something.
He created Deadpool. That's who.
Mike's
of
maggot covered.
covered.
But anyway, now welcome
Yeah.
to the 2020s, Kyle. It's nice to have you
No
here.
facts.
It's
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
glad Marvel could welcome
I
me.
didn't know that there were people that still hadn't seen the Marvel movies. Also, I got doxxed like 3 times there, so if you could just
Right. I already
editor,
knew.
when you
I
get
already
to
knew I
that-
was gonna take those out. I mean, it's out there now.
appreciate it.
It's out there now.
Oh god,
So
they're gonna call CPS on me.
right, dude. Take away all your robot girls.
I'm gonna get Ethan Klein. I know they're gonna take all my robots, dude.
Oh no.
Wait, Charlie the Unicorn isn't CG. It's just like
Yeah, it's Flash animation, dude.
Yeah. Those were all Flash animation times.
I just haven't seen it since it's 18 years ago. Holy fuck.
Was it Flash
Yeah,
Gits,
dude.
right?
No, it's Film Cow. He has other shit. I want to watch the whole series. Come on, Charlie.
All right, so
Yeah,
are we done with your take on the Marvel movies? You don't want to do like a tier ranking of the characters, or
I'd be
Right.
curious to hear Kyle's ranking of the characters.
right here I have
Scared.
a tier maker.
Oh my god. You guys are just gonna yell at me. All right. Well, let's. Okay.
I'm not gonna yell at you.
Absolutely, that's the point of the show. You just went on a tear
All right,
about
let-
Lady Death, so now.
Wait. So all right. And I just want to preface: I've only really seen Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, and the Avengers movies, and Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
you're gonna get it, dude.
So Guardians of the Galaxy, I really do love those movies.
Guardians of the Galaxy were
I think-
fantastic. That was
Yeah.
the introduction was incredible alone. I love the introduction.
All right, I got a hot take. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was not as good as everyone says.
I gotta remember.
Wow,
I know 2 and
he
3
had
were
one of
lit.
the best intros to any like action hero I can think of.
2 was better than 1 by a mile.
2 was terrible.
Nah.
That's crazy.
1
You're-
is so
That's actually crazy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 borders on mid. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, you're smooth brain broken, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the most
That's-
smooth brain
that's
shit
your
I've
hot
ever
take.
heard in my life. The Guardians of the Galaxy
I know
2
that everyone will
is better than
suck
Guardians of the Galaxy of
Guardians
1.
1.
The
I
introduction,
think
him
so,
coming
dude.
into Come and Get Your Love, is one of the most charming, charisma-infused intros to any action hero ever.
It's literally just him dancing to come and get your love. Like,
Yeah, it was
who
awesome.
gives
It
a
was
shit?
fun. Considering everything that was going on, absolutely. You can't dance.
Oh my god.
No, but it was, I don't know.
It was
It
charismatic.
wasn't a bad movie.
It was
But
charismatic.
people act like it was saved the Marvel universe, and it's like, all right, let's
I think
calm
it did.
down
At
now.
the time, I think, because what's the release? Because what came out right before it?
I'm waiting for him to say like the Winter Soldier or something.
Mm. Damn, when did it come out?
I have no idea, dude.
What was the original movie we said? Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy. Didn't you take your Adderall already, dude?
Relax, dude.
Oh,
I pulled up a
lordy.
different. I said I pulled up the Avenger movies in order. Relax yourself, sir. Again,
Okay.
doing all the legwork, and who's critiquing on their back? You. Typical.
I'm sanding plastic right now. Excuse you.
You can say the same thing about Trump.
What? I don't even want to go wherever you're going.
That he's doing all the
He's
work.
doing all the work and you're just doing nothing to help.
Yeah, but I didn't vote. You voted for that. I didn't vote for that.
I
All
didn't
right,
vote
quick-
for
quick
anything.
interjection.
You're right. It was
I'm
Winter
just saying,
Soldier.
he
Winter
runs
Soldier was right
America.
before it because the Dark World was.
Suck it, dude. They were not on their deathbed.
They were. It was
Guardians
Iron
of the
Man 3
Galaxy-
and Thor Dark World back to back, and then Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy saved it within the same year.
Iron
yes.
Man 3 was solid, first of all. And then Thor Dark World I thought was pretty good. I know it's like not one of the favorites, but all I'm saying is that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is a little overrated. It's not bad, but there's no world where it's better than like the Winter Soldier or like to me it's not much better than Thor the Dark World. That's the hot take.
I would love to see your ranking of all the Marvel movies. That's what I would like to see after. But let's do Kyle's first because I do want to see Kyle rank the characters. But
And
then
I'll
I would
try to
love to
keep my
see
mouth shut.
your ranking. All right, starting with the bald lady from who is she?
All
The
right, give me one
Seeker?
the
Is that Deadpool? And
The ancient one.
The
I think
ancient
is
one.
Who you're talking about?
The ancient one.
All right.
I don't even remember her.
Uh,
Oh, that's the one with Doctor Strange, Tilda Swinton.
yeah. From S to
I gotta
F.
watch the date. I would put her in the B tier.
All right. We'll say because you
Wait,
didn't watch
what am I
the.
ranking upon? What do you mean, like how powerful people are?
Just your favorite characters, I guess, based on like I would say their
Yeah,
story.
favorite movie.
Because she's OD
Favorite
powerful.
character, yeah.
Like,
I would
there's
say
so
favorite
much- if I
characters
could-
based on the story of their character.
all right, based on what I watched, I don't really care about her.
Black Panther.
You could put him. Well, no, put her in C tier then, actually,
That's fine.
and then put Black Panther in B because he wasn't in the Avengers movies like that. I've seen his movies, but he's cool.
That's fair.
I don't.
I
don't- you could put
low key, like I like the Black Panther movies or whatever, but I feel like they're also low key carried by who's the villain in that? Killmonger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Come on, hold your commentary because I think you and I are gonna. Once I do, I think you and I can go head to head.
Okay.
We'll combine ours, and I think
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell me why you think you disagree or agree, like with.
I'll chime in lightly, but I want to save it
Right,
for
when we do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow.
I mean, you could put her in C as well.
Sorry,
She's not
you
the
said
entity.
you. I think you
See.
misspoke. What'd you say?
no. Put her in C.
All right.
Yeah.
Her story is not very good, but she is the epitome of like
she is
bad.
too
Like she
strong
is the
to be-
epitome of
she
baddie.
is-
Like
she-
You're
is
skipping.
too-
You're skipping ahead. Come on, this is gonna be ours.
okay,
she's,
okay.
She's too.
We're on the same
she's
wavelength.
She's way too strong in these shows. She has no super soldier serum. I mean.
Okay.
bro, she can
Winter
do as
Soldier.
much
Winter
as-
Soldier. Winter Soldier.
I can explain. Damn.
Because she has her own movie. She has her own movie that contradicts that. I'm actually trying to save you from public opinion.
Then say it.
She has her own movie.
I know that. What she has a zero because in the. What does she have?
She has. I don't even know what it is. That's. Well, do you know what it is? That she has the same training as the other guy.
No.
You don't know what it is?
Yeah, Captain America
I have
has
no
the
idea.
thing. But so okay, the Winter Soldier is B2, and I kind of like the beef they had. Winter Soldier and Black Panther when they was chasing that car scene was crazy.
That was sick. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why can't?
So Winter Soldier be B.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I
You're
can't see
asleep
my.
at the wheel here.
No, I can't see my screen right now. One sec. Or I can't see your screen. There we go. Hold on.
Yeah, in the comics, she had the super soldier serum, and this drawing she don't, bro.
I don't know that was I know she just had like the crazy training. I think you're correct in that she
Well,
doesn't
no,
have like,
they
the
all
serum.
they all just come from this like all the war to the Soviet. That's why she's Roman, whatever, not Roman, Russian. But I don't know. That's one thing I didn't like about like she could be OD, but they made her fight Hawkeye and shit like that. They showed that certain characters shouldn't have been there. Because in the original comics, the X-Men was the one who was with them, which would have been crazy.
All right, so
But,
Winter Soldier. I'm sorry, where was he?
Is it B?
B. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen the Captain America movies. I don't know. He's overly liked for me, but I'll put a B too.
Okay. Doctor Strange.
I barely watch the Strange movies, but I fuck with Doctor Strange. You gonna put him in A?
Okay.
Dead S.
S. Okay.
You said S or
A
A?
or S?
A.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you said A or S. My bad.
What's this guy's name?
I mean, the Hawk. They did a terrible rendition of the Hawk, but I loved his shit. He might be an A or S.
He's from the Guardians movie. That's Drax, I think.
Drax.
Yeah,
is the
Drax.
name.
No,
Right.
I know that. I'm just looking at the Hawk. I know that's Drax.
Okay, so the Hulk. Where would you put the Hulk?
He might be an A or an S. I don't know yet. Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Let's start with Drax. Let's go in order. So where's Drax?
Drax. He's funny. I like him in the thing, but he's not that interesting either. C. I want to slow down.
No, not at all. I'm trying to finesse it so that you're the focus. So Drax is C.
And then what we'll do, Kavan, is once he's done, instead of like refreshing the page, we're just gonna talk about why his opinion is ass as we drag them around.
Okay.
Right. So the Winter Soldier, the Falcon, who's now Captain America. I haven't seen his fucking movie, but I love Anthony Mackie as a person. I love some of these actors, but I have to put him in a D because he doesn't have super serum. I don't know why I did some of these characters shouldn't be in this movie. Some of these characters could have been better that they put in the series. Gamora's lit. I'll put her in B.
Okay.
I really don't fuck with Hawkeye, especially in the Avengers series. He just got taken over by Loki for the whole time, and it's just like the whole thing about not having powers and the thing. So you can put him in D too. I don't want to give him F because I did like the one moment in Endgame, like he's human as hell. He has a family, and it was taken from him. I love the Hawk. They have a terrible rendition of the Hawk, but I'll put it at A. So, Tony Stark, if you just read Lightning in a Bottle, they perfectly casted. If that was the inspiration for the Iron Man character from that comic, they perfectly casted.
Yeah, but you got to view it as its own thing. Like you don't. I mean, it's cool to have
I'm saying why I like the character. I have to like the inspiration.
This is his list, Kavan. This is his list.
Yeah, like what? I like who the characters are inspired by.
Okay.
So Iron Man's an S. They just did it perfect. It's perfect. Loki's lit too. You can put A. I like him. I saw his other movies. Who's that? I can't say. Who's that?
The Bug Girl from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't even know.
Bug Girl from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
yeah.
She's I like her in the drum, but she's D. I don't really I'd like to see it on screen, but she's not.
I think that's the first one that you've said that I agree with.
Nebula, she's weird. You can put her in C, but she's cool though. She says it fucked up. that Nick Fury, he changed the way that he's viewed in the comics. Like Samuel L. Jackson, him being, it's crazy. Like they just now he's like just everything with it.
Yeah.
But you could put him in B tier though. But it is almost perfect casting because they fucking this. He works so well in the comics. He was in the Ultimate Spider-Man, like the Ultimate Spider-Man. I think he's black in the video game series, so that might predate Samuel L. Jackson, but he's pretty good. She's lit. You could put her. You could put her in B with Black Panther. I think. Yeah, she's lit.
Where is
for what
she?
she is. She was in there. She's B.
Got it.
Who's that?
Am I hallucinating, or was there like a sound?
That's Captain America's love interest.
Oh, Peggy Carter. Get her out of here.
Okay.
F tier. F tier.
Okay. Iron Man's love interest.
She was getting for her C. I do like her. She put on the suit. She was lit. Star Lord is OD. That's my dog. You put him in A.
Okay.
Who's that?
Quicksilver. Quicksilver.
You can put in D. Even though he died, it was cool, but yeah. Raccoon is my dog too. I had to put him at S, bro. Because he's perfectly casted as well. And Bradley Cooper making a voice just for the raccoon is too lit.
Fair. That's fair.
Scarlet Witch is totally she's totally power scaled down. I was not fucking with it. She's OD strong, or she must just be learning her powers, but she's B. I fuck with her though. I like her. I like how she was fighting. But
Right.
She can fucking beat Thanos by herself in the comics, bro. She's OD.
I feel like powers matter a lot to you in these choices. And I'm not saying that to put down it's just observation.
I appreciate power scaling.
Sure. I just like acknowledging that for like myself, like seeing
comics matters to him a lot, is what it seems
okay,
like.
true. Not to like
Yeah, I
pigeonhole
feel like
you or
that's
put you
what-
down or anything like that. Just like an observation, like just
You
finding
gotta
interesting what you
understand
find
that
interesting.
People who are comic book nerds are fans of characters. I'm not here for Tom Holland. I'm not here for Chris Hemsworth. I'm here for the adaptation of Captain America, Thor. I'm trying to see how they did it. You know what I mean?
Of
And
course,
every
that's fair.
comic
I think
is
all of
always
us are,
a
but I
different
agree.
adaptation. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So this is their version. I loved Tom Holland, so I didn't think I was gonna like him as much
I know.
because I'd never seen the Spider-Man movies either.
He had a
I'll
lot
put
to
him
live
at
up
A.
for.
They gave him really good jokes that reminded me of just all the media surrounded by him. That's good. Thanos, you can put him at A too. I mean, I'm telling you, he was scary. He's still scary. Josh Brolin gave a great performance.
I can't even see who that is. Who is this? Who is that? Oh.
Is that his partner?
Yeah, Thanos' dude.
Is it the big one or the small one?
I think it's the big one.
The small one. Nah, that was the
The
dude
small
with
one.
the
The
magic
small one was like
powers,
bald.
Right? Right.
Yeah, it
and
was-
he was like
I thought
an
it was-
alien.
Thanos.
what are they called? One of them's like Obsidian Mall, and then the other one.
If it's the magic one that was fighting Doctor Strange, I fucked with him right there. Yes, I fuck with him.
Is
But I don't think that was him.
he had a thing over his face? I can't tell. It doesn't look like him, but does he get it knocked off at some point or something?
I don't think so.
Hold on, go back to that picture. Go back to the. That might be another magic user or something. It might not be Thanos' guy.
No, the big guy.
Because why would? Because he would be the only villain in there. That doesn't make sense.
I don't remember.
He would be
who
the
this
only
is.
No,
villain.
go up. That was showing him his voice right there.
Yeah, but he's not there.
I
so
think it's that big dude to the right. I think it's the big dude to the
No,
right.
I don't think it's him. Because the mask is different.
And he's not a hero. Everyone on the list so far has been a hero.
No,
Oh,
there's
you know what?
Thanos on there.
You know what?
So is Ultron. Put him at F tier. Oh, you can search the image. Who cares? Fuck it.
Nah, we gotta know. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we're already spent so much time on it. We can't walk away from that.
All right, my vote is that it's another mage. I think it might be the black guy from Doctor Strange.
Hungry. What's that?
I forget his name though.
I'm gonna show you my art style too that I've been working on, Ron Bond. We're gonna get you. I'm getting you on the mic, bro. You got the voice for it.
All right, I'm down.
I'm not fucking
I
around.
sent over the Jesus Gets a Tattoo files a while back. I didn't.
Yeah, I have. It's probably the same script, but we're gonna. I'm gonna do a complete like a voice like my own version of it with like a vision with like the animatic, a full like movable animatic, and all you're gonna do is just have to put the voice on it, and then I'll finish animating. But I got some funny shit we gotta do. We gotta go in.
All right, I'm down.
Because this is the art style. So I just tried it out on. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make all my characters like this because I already have the mouths, like the lip sync already built in. So I'm gonna have I have two bases for a female and a male, and I did my style of Naruto. Here, I'll send it. They're ugly looking, but I love it.
All right.
If you can see.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I dig that.
That's all me, bro.
Yeah. It's like Rick and Morty claymation Naruto.
Right. I was thinking because the teeth, like, I don't know why I gotta pick Sakura's teeth, but her shit look crazy.
Nah, it gives her character. What the other?
The other.
It is one of Thanos' dudes, apparently.
Marvel. Personal servant.
Personal servant leader. Oh, yeah. Why the fuck is this guy on the list?
F.
That's him, dude.
F.
That's him.
F. Unmemorable.
I think it's the bald guy.
Yeah.
I think it's the bald guy with the.
I think it was that guy right there, dude. I think it's him.
Not lengthy. If you're. But until I open the doors.
Right, this shit looked like a fucking TV movie right here, bro. They were pissing me off the early movies.
Yeah.
Like you could tell they're shooting on the early versions of LED screens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Our LED screens. Let me finish the list so you guys can shit on me. Jesus Christ.
Fair
Like
enough.
I gotta wait to get shit on.
Repeat
Like my
that.
chest is open. Shit on it.
Thor.
I'm
Thor.
ready for that.
I fuck with Thor. Fat Thor is funny. You can put him at A. I fuck
Ultron.
with Ultron. I did fuck with Ultron. You can put him at B. I wish they did more with Vision, but they did it perfectly. So I'll put him at A too. Because he could be OD strong. And I want to see now after watching it, now I want to see the Wanda and Vision show.
Yeah. That, and then after you watch that, watch Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, like
Doctor
I
Strange
love
Multiverse.
Magics too, so I want to watch Doctor Strange. I don't know why I haven't.
All right, K-Dog, you ready?
For me or you?
My chest
For
is
us.
open.
We're gonna work together.
We're gonna work
We're about
together?
to shit on Kyle's chat.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
All right. First thing first. You know.
I gotta reset it. Hold on. Or do you want to leave it how it
We're
is?
gonna just modify his.
No,
Okay.
he's gonna
Yeah,
move
we're
it
gonna
around,
modify
bro.
his. Yeah. So first things first, go to C tier to Black Widow and move her up to S tier. for the ass alone. Literally,
Right. You're
literally-
absolutely insane just because she
I'm
sets
not
the
attracted to
standard.
Scarlett Johansson.
She sets the standard regardless of your individual attraction. Like she sets the standard.
Yeah,
Like
he is gorgeous. All right,
Captain
I
Marvel
would
is
keep Iron
sexier than
Man
her.
S tier.
Iron Man.
I think Iron Man.
His S tier is
ahead.
fine. His S tier is fine. I agree with his whole S tier. I would
think-
add to it.
I think Rocket Raccoon. I think Rocket Raccoon, his S tier is fine too. Oh, you wanted to add to Tony Stark? You mean?
I would put Thanos up here as a S tier villain, setting the standard.
I would put him up there. Yeah, I think it's fair to put him in
He,
S tier. I would agree.
I think he's accomplished more than any villain in like the only villain that I don't know a villain who has ever done more than him. You feel
Madara.
me?
Yeah, because he wins.
Madara.
First of all,
Grandiose.
But
and
they
he's a-
I love that all his like before like Infinity War, he was just a 20-minute end scenes for a lot of the Avengers.
absolutely,
movies,
the
unless you watch
build up,
Guardians of
the build up for
Galaxy.
him was insane. For you, especially for someone who like isn't as much as comically inclined, just to see the slow reveal after each set of credits.
Credit scenes, yeah.
It is.
Well, I'm a comic nerd. I'm a comic nerd, and the first time I saw him after what was it, Thor or something? I forget what movie it was, but I was fucking quivering. I was like, "Oh my god, they're doing Thanos!"
Yeah, that's what I'm
they did it in
saying.
the wrong color.
It's
In the first movie, they do it in the wrong color. He's
Oh,
blue.
right. But it's
Oh,
like
and
nuts.
After Avengers, no, that was after Avengers.
I think
Yeah.
I think all of these people, it almost, because we're putting the rest of them, like Iron Man's obviously S tier. She's obviously S tier. She sets a standard. He sets
yeah.
a standard.
Yeah.
It almost knocks Raccoon down. He just has amazing casting and pulled it off.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it could have
He
been
has
something
amazing
goofy.
casting.
It could have been something hilarious.
No, but what are you measuring upon? Like I thought
The
it
fact that
wasn't
it's a
about
talking
power.
raccoon, I'm just saying in general, it could have been taking something
It's
not
a
as
bitch with an
serious.
ass, and she's S tier.
She sets
He's
the standard
also
of
he's
beauty.
really funny.
Yeah, she sets
joke, he has a
she sets the
tragic
standard. There's no
I
denouncing
like
her.
Raccoon's backstory and all of that. He's not even supposed to be
Yeah.
fucking. He's supposed to be. He's a fucking raccoon from Earth, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's dope.
And
He
then
has a tragic backstory. He's hilarious. All right, let's just go through the tiers. For A tier, he has Doctor Strange.
He was,
I think Doctor Strange is B tier at the highest, personally.
I think
I think his
his powers
are sick, but
carry.
yeah, 100%.
His powers carry.
But
I love his actor.
it's almost perfect casting as well.
It's
if
great
you ever
casting, but
seen
I'm sorry.
his-
I've actually like not as invested in his storyline.
He's not as old yet. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I think he's B tier. I think he's a solid B.
I think that's
I
fair.
think that
He made.
The
I don't know.
first-
I think he was so important to the plot that he deserves. Like nothing would have happened without him.
Kyle, you had your tier list. We're shitting on you.
Okay,
right now.
Yeah.
thank
You
you.
were wrong about Doctor Strange.
Okay, so
All right.
I hope you guys don't ever tell me why I'm wrong again. But you got it.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen.
It's great.
It'll
I love
happen.
this, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm
All right.
kidding. I'm
It-
kidding.
it's your
No,
hot take.
look,
It's our turn to fight your hot take. I would move
I still
Ultron
got
up.
hot takes.
I would
I
move
still got
Ultron
hot
up.
takes.
Ultron goes up to A tier easily.
Who?
Absolutely. Ultron.
Ultron. Ultron's top of A. Hulk. I would put.
Hold on one
him
second.
in,
Hold on,
like,
hold on,
B
boys.
tier If it wasn't,
He was terribly adapted.
this is so anticlimactic.
Him left. Him leaving.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
told
you
you guys to
I was
hold
about
on. You
to
guys
say
kept
something.
going. I said hold on. What were you saying?
The Hulk would be in like D tier for me if he didn't have the scene in the first Avengers movie where he grabs Loki. by the
Loki.
foot
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
slams him into
That
the floor.
again, that scene completely
That-
carries. I would put his
But
entire rest of his story. I put him in C.
Yeah,
I
'cause
like that we
he's
didn't
so
have an angry
annoying when
version
he's
of
Bruce
him.
Banner, like
Yeah.
Hulk in the in Endgame.
And I like his actor.
Sorry, go ahead, Kyle.
I liked Edward Norton's rendition better. I believe. It was
Right,
more
he got
dramatic.
his
I
own
didn't-
movie. I don't think he didn't get his own movie, but I just feel like the Hulk. I'm glad they didn't rely on his anger the whole time and being on because he like
No,
he can fuck everybody up, bro. He can fuck everybody up. He's OG.
actually, I might
His
move him
powers
up to
come
B
in
just for the simple fact that he learns to control it and is like seen wearing a suit and glasses. I'll move him up to
OD.
B. That is,
I hate that. Oh,
No, I
that's
love
so annoying.
I love it. I think
These
that's
are
so
strange
funny.
times we're living in. Oh, I'll let you put him in B, but I just know that I fundamentally disagree with it.
I love it. Imagine a world without it, because that's what everything. It's the first like real rendition of that as
It would
well.
be nice.
Wait, did
It
you
was
say
nice.
D
We'd be
tier
in
for
flying
Hulk?
cars.
I said he said D. I said C, but now I'm saying B.
No,
No,
if
no,
you're
I
saying
said
B,
I agree with C.
if you're saying B, you have to meet in the middle. Put him at C.
No. I said I agree with C initially. I'm letting him have this one and put it in
Alright.
B. That's fair. I
Just
mean,
be-
I don't like it, but it's fair. I get the next one.
It's
whatever
because
it is.
it goes
Alright,
beyond it goes beyond the fact that all right, I'll put him C. I think that's okay. Whatever.
I'd be okay with top of C even.
Right.
or yeah, if we're meeting in the middle, bottom of B. Bottom of B works too.
Okay. Hold on. Let's stick to the A. So
alright,
we
so-
have Ultron here and we have Star-Lord here. I'm okay with both of those.
I would let Star-Lord slide in A. I think that's fair. Loki to me, he might be. I'm torn between A and S. I really
Agreed.
like Loki. His
Agreed.
first appearance is mid, but
Mm-hmm.
he's so good. Do you want to bump him up to S?
It's because
up to you.
it's because he's next to Thanos that I don't. Like if I
Okay,
were to
that's
put
fair,
Loki
that's
there,
fair.
I would have put Ultron there. Like
He has
Ultron
some
Yeah,
traits
yeah.
in the movies that I don't like too, but I love some of his shit.
Ultron is one of the most charismatic of all villains that I've ever
Yes,
He's
experienced.
really
I
good.
think-
See,
Which
but
is-
Loki is too.
I think he's more interesting
Exactly.
than Thanos.
Exactly.
Loki, man. So you wouldn't even settle for top of A with Loki?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would do that.
Okay, that's fair.
This
I
is
think them
fair.
right next to
If we're
Ultron is
putting
fair.
them in
Yeah,
order of like, if we're doing it like that, I would do Iron Man, Thanos, Raccoon, Scarlet.
Well, I would put Scarlet at the front, but
I
that's
know.
okay.
Oh,
That's-
For the sake of
for how much you've talked about bitches this entire episode,
me,
that's crazy that you.
I never
are
talk about bitches. That's
oh, right,
crazy.
damn. Yeah.
all right. So
All right. So after
Loki,
Star-Lord,
Loki,
yeah.
then Ultron,
Ult-
then Star Lord.
Star-Lord's fine. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. I could bump him up or leave him as is.
I like this
he's
order as
definitely at
is.
least a five.
Honestly, I like this
Yeah,
order
yeah,
as
yeah.
is.
And then we have Thor. Vision doesn't. I don't think Vision.
Yeah, I don't
belongs
think
in
Vision
A
goes
tier.
up here. I think if he had more experience, and that's having not watched WandaVision.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like the character was taken away from us too early, but it just makes sense.
He's
But,
very
like,
charming, but I wouldn't
feel
say
like
he's on the level of charming as Loki and Ultron. And maybe it's because he doesn't have a lot of
Yeah.
screen
I feel
time.
like he's like Ultron.
He was born from Ultron, but look, Vision's best scene is when he gets killed, when he gets the gem ripped out of his
No,
head.
it's when he
Yeah.
picks
And
up
I
the
say that
hammer.
ironic.
It's when he picks up the hammer.
And it kind of it made me care about him
that's
more.
sick, that is
I
sick.
realized like, holy shit.
When
I
he
want
picks
that
up the
that
hammer
much.
and hands it to them, that's like that's aura.
That is pretty sick.
That's
yeah,
aura.
Yeah. All right.
So I would put him
I'll
higher.
give him that. Really? Oh man. All right. Whatever.
I'm not putting
I'll
him
bite
before.
my
I just
tongue.
meant in general. I was just putting him higher than this last.
Yeah. All right.
Are you moving
Black
Winter Soldier
Panther,
up to A?
Well, hold on. We didn't talk Black Panther.
Okay.
I think Black Panther. I agree. That movie is carried by Killmonger.
It's culturally. It's like, oh yeah. Like I understand like my bias towards it. I'm not gonna say that I don't
And
have.
here's the
certain
problem: is
bias.
I'm white, and I want to say that his story in and of itself is not that good, but I don't feel comfortable saying that.
Right.
So,
I would leave him B,
in
and I would have
typical-
put Killmonger in A.
in typical white man fashion, I'm not going to comment on Black Panther, and I'm going to say whatever you say is fine. But
Alright.
yes, I would put Killmonger up in A tier easily.
I like what Black
Um,
Panther represents. I think he's
Of
very he's a very unutilized as a genius. He's supposed to be smart. Like he's not just like
Yeah, I didn't even know
But-
that.
yeah, you
'cause
know what
in the
I'm saying?
movies, he's not portrayed as that.
but then
I feel
also-
like he's like Reed Richards, Tony Stark up there. Like you know what I'm saying? But
He's not even
Yeah.
up there in the. I don't know.
But that
In
was
his
also
own
for
stories,
me
that's
like
how they treat him.
I would put Hawkeye a little higher because I like if you're gonna use that argument, I like that these people don't really have powers because Hawkeye should
No,
not
right.
be rumbling with the Hulk and with
Yeah,
Thanos.
yeah.
So that's that for that simple
Yeah.
fact alone, I would put Hawkeye. Hawkeye embodies B of what a B tier should be.
If I was being more honest about Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow or whatever her name is, I would lower her because they do the whole like forced romance with the Hulk where she's it's getting pretty late.
Right,
Right,
that
guys,"
detracts
and
for
they
it.
switch it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That detracts for it for me
But-
too. The
We'll
beauty
leave her where
standards
she
go
is because
go a
we're
long way,
ass.
which is awful and misogynistic. But I would say like she sets the standard for me of like female action
Yeah.
star. Like it's her and like
Yeah, yeah.
my real favorite female action star is the chick from The Thing, the lady from The Thing. I love her, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh,
She's bad.
is she an action star or is she like a screen
Yeah, have you
queen?
ever seen Kate? She has a lot of action star movies.
Okay.
I
like
would
her.
I would argue that 10 Cloverfield Lane was an action movie. She's in Gemini Man as an action star. She's in The Thing. She's in Die Hard. She's in Birds of Prey.
Death Proof too.
I
Death
do
Proof.
like her, and you know what?
Check out
I
Kate.
will say
Kate will take away any like idea that she isn't an
Okay.
action star from you. Kate to me is phenomenal.
So Black Widow is actually elevated back into S tier because I was putting her up there just for a misogynist reason, but as you mentioned it, I was excited for the Black Widow movie because I was thinking, and when I
You were
was dating
gooning.
my ex at the time, I was like, no, I'd love to watch a Black Widow movie, even if she's not just like, showing
course,
her
because
ass all the
it's
time,
not
just
that-
because she is a badass.
Right.
She's a badass when she first does like the boxing match against Happy or whatever.
Yeah.
And Tony Stark's like, I want one. She's like, Pepper Potts is like, no, that is a sexual harassment lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, I don't
like-
over sexualized female characters in general. I really don't.
And I don't think she's
know
I don't
why.
think she's
That's
over at all. I
crazy
think
talk
she's
from
just
you.
gifted.
No, the tights and shit like that. No, she is.
No, I think she's gifted. And because
She's
she
one of
like
the most
addresses
least
it.
relevant comic book characters that become along with Tony Stark. He's not.
But she
I
like
don't know how
addresses
these
it off
characters
the
are
beginning.
popular.
Like it's like she is like don't make it about my looks. Like I'm her. Like if you choose to put her in the misogynistic category,
I like how she tricked Loki. She tricked a god. I was like, oh shit.
yeah, she's a badass.
That was
For
good.
multiple
Yeah, that
reasons.
was cool.
Yeah, she's
I'm
and
giving her flowers.
she is her fight scenes are sick.
Yeah.
She
And I
set,
think she does her own stunts, I think, or something like that.
so she sets the standard
Maybe.
for a female action star. Her, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I can't think of
Yeah.
of
That's
better
true.
action
the
stars than her. That's why
Wakanda
she has
bitch
to
would
be there.
whoop her ass.
Who?
Hawkeye for me. Oh, my bad.
No, let's go back.
I kind of just if Hawkeye's gonna be in B, I feel like he's got to be at the bottom of B for me because the whole like his family died. It felt forced. So I don't know if you know this, but Jeremy Renner, that was like in his contract. When he initially took the role, he thought he was going to be playing like a more fleshed out character.
Right, he's
And in
not.
the first movie, he shows up. He does literally nothing. He's like a zombie.
Yeah.
So they killed his family so he would have like a dramatic role, and it felt forced and shoehorned. And they
No,
first he's, like,
not at the
killing
time.
people,
The death of his family was a big deal. His family dying,
turn him into like the Dark Knight or something. He's like a
like a Green
I don't
Arrow.
know. I
Green
thought-
Green Arrow is like one of the best
Yeah.
is one of the best shows that like came out. That's an adaptation.
It is, but that first season I even thought was
Green
stupid
Arrow
because he was
is
killing
not
people. And
Hawkeye. Hold up.
No, we're
know, but he's
equating the
making the
two. We're
comparison.
equating the two. We're comparing the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's DC versus
Yeah.
Marvel. I hear you. Okay.
No, it's not that.
But-
We're just
but,
saying
like,
in terms
I
of
even-
story.
because Green Arrow was killing people in the first season, and
Right.
I didn't like it then either. So that to me doesn't hold water. I'll begrudgingly leave this one because I think we're mostly soul linked on most of these, but I just want to voice that I think he belongs at. I would have put him in C.
You guys
personally.
haven't shit on
I'll
me
look-
yet. Like we're mostly agreeing.
Well, we
We're
didn't
getting
have to
there.
with
We're
Thanos.
getting there.
And I think
Yeah.
I think we're choosing not to shit on you. We're just explaining as to why you were wrong.
Yeah.
We're choosing not to.
Winter
Like,
I haven't
Soldier-
really been wrong that bad. I'm like 1 tier away.
we'll
from
compare
y'all
the beginning.
opinions.
We'll at the end of there. I took a screenshot. We'll compare
you
the
guys
two.
haven't went up 2 tiers at all yet.
Anyways,
least.
You were wrong with Black Widow and you were wrong with Thanos. I'll say
right.
that.
The Black
alright.
Widow one was egregious.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ugh.
Bucky can stay in B, but there's no way I think Cap goes in A.
I
think
agree.
Captain America.
That's not even a question.
A or S maybe. Captain America is so good.
He is his rise. He has one of the best training
Oh my
arcs.
God.
He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
he remains wholesome. He's on the right side of history. He's always trying to do the right thing. He sets the standard for he sets the bar for wholesomeness.
Yes, and when the first Captain America movie came out, I like scoffed and was like, "All right, I'll see it because I know he's going to be in the Avengers." But like,
Sure,
am I really going to want to watch a red, white, and blue dork
right.
running around and
It was
then
fire.
he's just throwing a shield and breaking Nazis' skulls?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, this guy fucking rules.
Absolutely. So, like, for example,
So
Captain America, before you get to see him on screen, he lived up to the hype and surpassed it. I feel like Hulk is like a character that kind of like lets you down because Hulk doesn't have to do much,
Yes.
and then all he did, the only thing he did was body bag Loki.
grab Loki by the foot and smash him into the
Yeah,
ground.
but outside of that, Captain America's
Yeah.
transition, him diving on the grenade, which is we've seen done before,
Yeah.
but he did a great job. Like
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America did a great job and surpassed expectations, whereas I thought Hulk kind of let me down.
And so this is the perfect time. Ding, ding, ding. It's shit on Kyle time. The fact that you had Cap is so low is crazy.
Yeah, dog.
I'm starting to wonder if you're a member of Al Qaeda, frankly.
Absolutely,
It's so un-American.
honestly, he's radicalized.
I'm
That's
kidding,
insane
but
for
no.
sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, why don't you just blow up the World Trade Centers, Kyle? Like,
What did you
All right.
What did you watch the
Well,
normal
it's not
Super Bowl?
afraid.
Would you watch the normal Super Bowl halftime show? You fucking nerd.
true. You didn't watch Kid Rock lip sync? Bug Lady is funny, but she doesn't have enough weight to make it to B tier for me. She's good. I like the scenes she's in. But she's
That's
like, she's
Gamora.
the-
Bug Lady's down here.
Oh, Gamora. Oh, Gamora to me is like a.
It's
she's
not
the-
her. It's her
the pinnacle
character
of good.
matters to Thanos as more opposed to the fact that like who she is. Like she's
She's Quill, but she does have the tragic backstory of Thanos literally like destroying her planet, and he
yeah, but that
hands her the
carries.
knife. So
She gets
Yeah,
like the
that
Padme
and
effect
you
a
were-
little bit. She's kind of like
and when you were talking about how Thanos is like he's like a deeper or he's a more complex character, like for the Soul Gem, he has to give up the thing he loves the most, and that is Gamora. And so
right.
the
Like she
entire time
matters a
you're like,
lot to the story, but it's not her character herself, so it's like a difficult for me. Cuz like her
Yeah,
story,
yeah,
her
that's fair.
story puts her up in A, but her character keeps her in B for me.
Yes, but yeah, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, like that's the perfect description. She belongs in B because her story, if we were judging it by importance or like relevance or whatever, she would be an A. But her lack of like good dialogue or like meaningful action keeps her in B. I think that's a perfect description. All right, who do we have next? Oh, this is Black Panther. All right, Nick Fury is. He's a sleeper A tier for me.
He just gets
like Nick
Samuel.
Fury.
He gets Samuel L. Jackson points. Like honestly,
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
yeah.
There's so much Samuel L. Jackson
100%.
points.
Yes.
That means it cannot be. You can't put Mace Windu in B tier. And that's
There's another.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Another aspect. I think back, like my favorite scene of Nick Fury is in the first Avengers movie when they're like kind of falling apart and Coulson gets shot and Nick Fury says these cards were in his pocket when he died, and it's his like cards with like Captain America, and they're covered in blood.
Right.
And then later, one of the agents is like, you know, he always kept those in his locker. He never kept them on his person. Like
Right.
the fact that he like
manipulated
so
that.
I will give
Because he mattered.
Yeah, he
Low key, like
manipulated-
he just wasn't like a leader. Like I would have liked him be in a more leadership role and make more leadership
Yeah.
like decisions. I feel like he was kind of just showed up and was there sometimes, and that's the
he was the
he's a
guy that
recruit-
put the
he's a
team
recruit-
together. He was
he's
the
a
team
recruiter.
manager. He wasn't the coach.
He's a recruiter.
Yeah. Yeah. He was the
He was a
recruiter. He
recruiter.
wasn't the head coach.
fair. Okay, that's
Um,
fair.
Yeah. All right. Who's next? I don't even. Can you zoom in a little?
The girl from Black Panther.
F tier.
F tier is
I-
crazy.
I barely.
I can't allow that.
Because she's. Is that the sneakers lady? They're called sneakers because they make you sneaky. Is that her?
I don't. Is that the tech one? She's the side. She has like some
Yeah.
great speeches and stuff. I just can't recall them right now.
Does she? I don't
Yeah,
know,
she fought
dude.
Namor in them in the second Black
Yeah,
Panther.
she also
I don't know,
throws
she, like-
hands.
she like led
She
the
also
second movie,
throws hands.
and I wasn't mad.
I didn't see the second Black Panther. So
Yeah, dog. She throws
maybe
hands.
That changes it, but
And then at the
Nah.
end scene for Endgame, when they're all the bitches is fighting, she's wildin'.
Yeah.
But she's super smart too. But
her portrayal,
I
the
can
fact
see her
that I've
going.
seen
I
all the
can see her
movies,
going lower though.
you
No,
literally researched Black Panther lady. She can't go higher than
No,
D
that's
tier,
Shuri,
dude.
bro.
I'm
That's
The fact, no, but the fact that he had to Google her name. I saw all these fucking movies, and I don't remember who she is, and you didn't know her name. She goes
Fair.
in D tier. I'm dying on this hill. No. I'm not watching a fight scene to change my opinion. She's going in D. I'm closing my eyes. This is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Did Black Panther 2 happen after Endgame?
this is the first Black Panther.
Right. This is the
Yeah.
first one with Killmonger.
Right, she was wildin'.
She
Look.
played the mother role too. She had to like watch people like get murked and stuff. You know?
I don't care. The fact that she's so irrelevant that I don't remember.
I will
her.
say that I didn't remember her
look-
name, so I will pull her down one tier from wherever she is right now. That's fair.
No, he
Nah,
said D.
D.
He said D.
D tier
I
with the
I think
nameless.
she belongs in F,
okay. The
I
nameless.
was settled for D. Yeah. All right. I feel. Look, you can bump Black Panther up if you want for racism purposes, but she
Wakanda forever.
she is-
That's Why'd you have to go hard R? That was crazy.
Oh, my bad.
The hard R on Wakanda is crazy. Recorded forever.
yeah.
Scarlett Johansson,
All right,
or not
I'll-
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlet Widow.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
She's
Witch.
kind of mid, honestly. I think.
No, she's super.
I think
these.
C.
That's hard because these two. It's pre WandaVision, and WandaVision would carry a lot, but they are very strong
Yeah.
and matter a lot to the story.
Do they matter a lot?
No,
Does-
dude, she
does-
definitely does.
Scarlet Witch matters. Scarlet Witch matters.
She's like one of the. If you rewatch the movies, she's assisting everything. Bitch.
Yeah,
You see
she's
her
in
red
there.
Magic
She-
everywhere.
the fights. Thanos does not get
she's how-
defeated without Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she could defeat Thanos on her own, bro. She knew her powers.
in the comics, but in the movies, I don't know.
No,
In the
no,
movies, in the
she's
fights,
still-
she's actually
she's
pulling
reality
weight,
breaking,
dude.
yeah.
Dog. I almost
What's her like? What's
She's-
her best speech? What's her like
best speech.
best interaction with the other characters? Yeah.
Her fight
what
with
is, like-
Thanos is
She
great.
lost Quicksilver, or she lost Quicksilver.
Yeah,
but
that was sad. She kind of mind breaks for a
Yeah,
bit.
that
She
was
almost has a
sad.
Jane Grey for a little, and has to get brought
I
back.
think
You know?
she's C tier personally.
I would leave her
I'm-
B. If you want to move her to the end of B,
I can say she's underutilized. Besides, I'm like saying about fights. I like her casting, and like it's really a comic book stand book. But I think she's underutilized. Same thing with Vision.
Bottom of
I think
D.
Vision's too.
I'm saying the fact that Thanos does not get beaten without Scarlet. I can't emphasize that enough.
They had to recruit.
Like
yeah,
of
they had
all
to
of these
recruit her.
people, she is much stronger. Like she's more
Yeah, but-
necessary than
yeah.
all of these folks
remember what we said about Gamora. We said she's important to the story, but as a character, she's not very interesting or like.
Well, I think
useful.
she makes that interesting.
She is important.
Gamora matters because of other people. Scarlet Witch matters because of Scarlet Witch. She pulls her weight.
Does she matter more than Gamora?
I think bottom of B.
Does
I
she
think
matter
under
more than
Vision,
Gamora?
even.
I think she matters more than Gamora of her own volition, of her own doing.
I don't care. Yeah, but she's like she's not an interesting character.
We moved
can see
Gamora
it,
down
like-
because of her character. We said her story gave her the
but we're
points.
not moving
I'm saying
forward.
she
Shit
of
on
her own.
yourselves.
I'm saying her character of
Tyler,
herself
we're shitting
matters.
on you right now. Bare your chest.
No,
and
no, you're shitting
let
on
us
each
work
other.
this
I
out.
love it. The T word.
I say Scarlet Witch matters more as a character than Gamora.
That's insane. Thanos literally
I think
has to
that's
sacrifice
insane. I think
Gamora.
that's insane too.
No, you guys are saying environmentally because of Thanos and who he was. I'm saying her character. We moved her down not because of her what she mattered to the story, because who she was as a character. I'm saying Scarlet Witch matters more her character, who she was, than her relevance to the story. More than the fact that she
don't think
beats
that's
Thanos, it's
true.
the fact that her character development from being a fucking pussy to throwing hands is more relevant and more known
Here's
and
the
more
question: Where
seen.
would you have put Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel goes D. C. Captain
Right,
Marvel goes
because
C.
even though
What the
she's
fuck
powerful,
you need
she helps
Captain
in the final
Marvel though?
fight.
That's like a
No,
yeah.
Captain Marvel was like a shoehorned
No, she
in.
was the
She's
one
the last one that
She was
came.
the one who grabbed the Infinite Gauntlet out of his hands. She,
Yeah,
no, she.
that's like a
She
crutch.
could-
She like
without the Infinity Gauntlet,
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel can whoop his ass, bro. Without that gauntlet.
yeah, that carries, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
That carries from her character.
yeah,
Scarlet Witch, her character
pa-
is more interesting, and isn't the fact that she just was gifted the powers. It's her character as matters more than who I don't give a shit about. It's because it's Brie
the
Larson that
most
carries
important thing that she does for the story is she
punches Thanos in
accidentally
the face.
kills a bunch of people, and that starts the Civil War movie. That's the most important her character is.
Like
in
all
the
that, it
entire
all the
MCU.
her strength is all that matters. Like Thor matters because of
You could have written any character to do that, though. They could have
Yeah.
easily written any other character to take her place. She's literally just a stand-in for someone powerful. The fact
her-
that she has like
right. She's just
She has
strong.
such-
Like I don't care about her backstory.
yeah.
Like
Pepper Potts has more meaningful interactions in the MCU
yeah.
than Scarlet Witch.
It-
So like the fact that she's powerful,
Pepper
is,
Potts
like,
showing up at the
I-
end matters more than Brie Larson to me, or Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's like, oh cool, thank God she's here. But when Pepper Potts take the mask off of her Iron Man suit, I'm like,
Yeah.
no way! Like that's awesome.
But I'm saying same thing for Scarlet Witch. Like Scarlet Witch is in the same bucket as Captain Marvel to me.
Ooh, I
Like,
would say,
the
but I
most
say no.
relevant thing-
I would say it's the direct reason that she matters more. I care more about Scarlet Witch than I do about Captain Marvel. I would put Captain Marvel C, but I would leave her in B. We can
I would put Captain
debate.
Marvel in F.
I would do that.
bottom of B. I will settle for bottom of B for Scarlet Witch. Under
Ooh.
Vision. That's all right.
Oh,
That I can live
you're
with.
saying she matters more than Vision? I mean, Vision just didn't have enough screen
Or
time.
Vision matters more. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
I'm with it.
as far as because it's also partly aura.
Sure.
Like Vision with the hammer, Vision getting the gem ripped out of his
No,
head.
dude, Scarlet's got
Scarlet
the aura.
Witch, like okay,
Okay.
she her two biggest scenes. One is this fight with Thanos that
I would
don't
do
remember,
this.
And the other
I would do
is-
this.
That's crazy. I don't know, dude. I think Doctor Strange is more meaningful
I know. I was teasing.
than
I was teasing.
yeah.
I was teasing.
All right. The ancient one, bald bitch. Tilda Swinton belongs in C. I don't know where yet. The fact that she leads a monastery in like Tibet and she's a white lady is kind of weird.
I do this.
I don't mean to go all lid progressive like soy boy, but it was very jarring when I saw that she was a bald white lady instead of like
right.
someone that I
ethnic.
would
Quicksilver above her.
I would put Quicksilver above her any day. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Quicksilver was weird for me because it's the same dude from the X-Men movies, and I just didn't relate. I was just confused why he was there.
Regardless, with
Because
with
he's
him on
the-
screen, I liked him. I liked his rendition.
Yeah.
I cared when he died.
Yes. 100%.
No, it's the same
Uh,
character, it's the same actor too.
No,
No, it's not. It's not the same actor.
the other
I
one's
think
the
it
guy
is,
from
isn't
American
it?
Horror Story.
No. Yes. Yeah.
I can't. I forget his name.
It don't matter. All right.
Drax. Yeah.
Drax is just so funny,
Drax.
and I love.
He is really funny. I would honestly I put him above Hulk kind of.
Oh.
Low key, I think he goes
Yeah.
above Hulk.
Okay.
I could see a case if you wanted to make a case to put him in B, I could vibe with that. But I think at a minimum he needs to be above Hulk.
I think Raccoon's a better comedy relief than Drax.
Sure.
Well, yeah, Rocket Raccoon's an S tier.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that I'm just like comparing like why like even though he's mad
Yeah.
funny and he's cool, why he's so low.
Yeah.
I also just love Batista.
Drax-
Batista gets points for me just because I love Batista.
I'll let you elevate him. And you were willing to bring Scarlet Witch down, so I'll let
No
you
way.
elevate
No,
him.
I leave it how it is.
But
He
it-
can start. He can start the C tier.
If he has to go into B tier, he has to go above Scarlet Witch. By the way.
No.
That's the only condition.
Dude, I love Scarlet Witch. I think you have to watch how much she matters so much more. So
All
what
right,
do we
what
do?
about
Nebula?
Nebula? Are you probably gonna move her and the other girl next to her up? I think that's what y'all gonna do.
Nebula has the tragic backstory too. I do like how she has the change of heart with the time travel thing. I don't like Endgame that much as a movie. I do like the actress that plays her because she's in Doctor
Yeah.
Who.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fine with you moving her up to B where she's at. That's fine. But if you wanted to keep her,
Because
in
like
C, that
again,
would be
do
okay,
you
too.
like
Is she
Nebula's
up there with Vision and Doctor Strange? Like,
her character development is better than Gamora's.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, 100%. Agree. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Pepper Potts.
This is so hard.
Yeah,
This is so hard. Because
I
there's
think
there's the
she
Iron
stays
Man
where she's
carry,
at.
regardless. There's an Iron Man carry,
Yeah.
and then there's her standing up against Iron Man, like being able to be the only one to tame him. That's a big carry.
Yes.
In the Iron
I
Man
can see
movies,
that.
she is a phenomenal character, very strong. I would argue stronger than
Yes.
both of these two women.
I would too. However, the actress that plays her famously runs a snake oil shop called Goop and also was really tight with Harvey Weinstein. So
You got to. I think
I'll
what,
let.
what you're telling me is that she
Free R.
perseveres.
Kelly.
She's
That's
a
true,
she's a
that's
trooper.
true.
She's a soldier. She will
She's a
endure.
Vegeta. She put in the
Yeah.
work.
Absolutely, she put in the work.
All right.
You're saying Epstein
fair.
survivors don't deserve as okay. I just wanted to see where you're
know-
Yeah, chill out, chill out.
You're completely right, though. You nailed it. Everything except for the end.
You're saying she
All right.
deserved less
Nameless?
because she survived. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So as far as Nameless, I think Bug Lady can go. I would be willing
She's
to put
funny.
her in C. Yeah, I would put her above Nameless one, but below Quicksilver personally.
You don't know her name.
because Quicksilver has the cooler powers.
You
the
don't know
cooler
her
fight
name.
Scenes.
You don't know her name.
That's fine. This doesn't have to be the Nameless tier. I wanted this to be D tier. I wanted it to be evident that
I think-
this is for characters. That
I
are
think
objectively
D tier stands for characters who are cool. They do good things, but you can't name them. They're not memorable. I feel like that is the perfect D tier
They were there.
explanation. They were there. She's funny. She does cool things.
Well,
She's
I
not
wouldn't
on the
put
level of a
Anthony Mackie-
Quicksilver.
I want to put Anthony Mackie in the Nameless then.
I was going to
Yeah,
move him up.
Falcon doesn't belong.
I was going to move
Yeah,
him up. We
alright.
just didn't get there yet. But I was saying, like,
All
this
right,
is
all right, fair enough.
this is what matters. Characters down here are going to be
Fair
bad
enough.
characters. That's
You're
what
gonna
the
put
F
up
tier is
Peggy.
for.
You're gonna put up Peggy Carter higher, probably.
Well, hold on, let's get there. One thing at a time. Still on the
Yeah.
bug lady.
Uh,
She's cool. She's funny.
Falcon. Yeah. She's cool. She's funny. I don't know her name. I still think she should go up into at least C tier. But I mean, if this is the nameless tier and that's the condition, that's fine.
Because I think it's the same for her. She's great. She's a good character. I can't remember her name.
I think Bug Lady's way more memorable than her.
100%.
one.
Yeah.
Not
She
to-
could, only because
Not
the
to
Black
black
Panther
people.
lady is in a suit like everybody else. She doesn't have her own like outfit like the Black Panther and shit like that. So I mean, just
Name one piece of dialogue from her.
Name
Name one piece of dialogue from the bug lady. Ibambe!
When she,
Ibambe!
when she's talking-
Yeah, shut up.
Let me finish. Let me finish. She literally, so when she's in Guardians 2, she reads Peter Quill's mind and she's like, "Oh, you're in love with her." And then Drax starts laughing. He goes, "She just exposed your deepest secret." That's a line of dialogue from her. Booyah Chaka, put her up and see.
Damn.
What's her
Eat a
name?
dick.
What's her name? You've had all this time to look it up.
Doesn't matter. You set the
matters.
condition that the name dialogue.
Her
I-
name
She
She
leads the
is
charge. I
Ryan.
just led the.
can't
She
name-
just led the charge. I'll do this. She be the head of the D tier.
All right. But
For
change
sure.
it to D tier again then.
All right. That's fair. That's a fair
I want it to
concession.
be known. All right. All right. Falcon, I think, doesn't belong in C tier. I think he can go in B.
On your left.
I think
a
he's pretty
huge
funny.
character.
He's-
So
On your
the
left-
two biggest tier changes are Captain America and the Falcon. I think there's some nationalist
and
shit
Black
going,
Widow.
and
Black
nationalist shit
Widow.
going on right now.
Black Widow
That's it,
matters.
right?
And
Quicksilver
Loki
matters.
you did Loki dirty.
You
No,
did
I
do Loki
didn't.
dirty. You did do Loki dirty. We have the original. When we get to the bottom, we're gonna do the.
Loki was at A.
When we get to the bottom, we're gonna compare. It's fine. Are we leaving Tilda
I'm
Swinton?
fine with the F tier as is.
Are we leaving her here?
Honestly,
The other?
nah, put her in F tier. She's bald. Just put her in F tier.
It was so jarring.
Yeah.
It was so jarring to see her.
I like Tilda Swinton, but it's just not like-
Aesthetically, it stood
can't-
out so bad. Like more so than the lady
Yeah.
with green skin and blue skin. Like
yeah.
it stands out more than the guy made of metal, more than the
Yeah.
giant purple man, more than the talking raccoon. Her aesthetic
There's,
was
like,
insane.
There's a really profound discussion to be had here about race swapping, like when like rednecks get all upset because they like race swap a character, but like I'm here, I will like personally say like I'm not even upset like because it's like I don't need more white characters. Like I think it should have been an Asian person, guy or girl. I just
Sure.
to me the fact that it's a
Anything.
white
Should've
lady
been
running a
Awkwafina.
fucking monastery in Tibet is insane to me. Or
Yeah, dude.
Nepal.
It was pretty
That's
insane.
crazy.
It was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I would have taken like
Um,
Filipino, a mix, a Pacific Islander of some sort.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
any melanin whatsoever.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Because she's pasty too. She's
Yeah,
real
dude.
white.
It was insane.
Oh man. All right, and then Peggy.
That's just
I'm fine
objectively.
leaving her in
That's
F
like
tier.
that. It like racially doesn't even matter. Like it. Like no. I don't care racially. It's just objectively. It was aesthetically not pleasing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Ugh.
Peggy
Yeah, it was
Carter
just
being
weird.
Captain America's love interest.
I'm fine leaving her in F tier. Frankly,
I'm fine. I'm fine to give Kyle some grace.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do a
Yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
Right here we have Kyle's. Can you guys see that? No, hold on.
Not yet. I was gonna say screenshot this one and then maybe put the screenshot side by side.
Can I new window it?
And I didn't do an order in order like you guys did for each tier.
That's fine. We're still gonna.
No, yeah,
shit
we're
on
we're
you
aware of
for
that.
other-
We know. Hold on. So you
Yeah.
guys can see in the Discord. You can see my whole screen now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna do it like this.
Oh wait. Yeah, I was just saying. Now we only see the one. Okay. Yeah. This is. Just
Well-
shrink the top and bottom border on the paint a little bit to. Or yeah, that works. Yeah. Now we're cooking.
Boom. All right, gentlemen. All right, Iron Man, no question. That wasn't even. That's obviously he has the greatest moment in the entire show. So
Yes.
obviously he would stay there. Thanos.
Yeah.
PJ and I still agree.
You did Thanos dirty. Yeah, that
Thanos
was
is
crazy.
is the greatest villain in the Marvel universe, in the cinematic Marvel universe, but also cinematically, he's accomplished more than
He
anyone else
sets
I
the
can think of.
standard.
Dude, sets a
Yeah,
standard.
he-
sets a standard.
Yes.
Raccoon sets a standard for voice acting with live action characters. The
Yes.
fact that he is a talking raccoon and never at once does he sound, he never comes across as a cartoon whatsoever.
Yes.
He is at
And
all
I
points in
forget that it's
time.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
Bradley Cooper flexes his voice enough that I forget that
Sure.
it's Bradley Cooper.
absolutely. Great job.
Which I hate when when a voice actor like just uses their normal voice, unless they have a really unique voice. But like you'll hear sometimes they'll pay a voice actor to do a role like because they're famous, like
Right.
a famous actor to do a role, and they put no effort in, like The Rock and like Moana or something. Not that I'm a huge Moana head, but just
Pixar
point being,
Pixar
like-
always tells their cast to use their normal voice.
yeah, I don't like that. I like voice actors who actually put in the work. So for Rocket Raccoon gets points for that for me alone.
Facts. All right.
All
and then
right.
next up we have Scarlett Johansson sets a standard. We already addressed that. Like you can go deeper if
Crazy
you
that
want.
you put her so low.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
She's the female
Um,
action star. No one compares to her except maybe a Mary Elizabeth Winstead. For me personally,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Captain America, we've already litigated this. You're basically Hamas at this point, Kyle, or Al Qaeda. So, Loki, where did you have? All right, you had Loki in A tier.
so that's fine. He had it
but
in A tier,
he's-
but he didn't. It's how much he
Yeah.
matters. He matters almost to S tier. Off charm alone, he is one of he like sets the standard for charm. I would say in the
Yeah.
the MCU or as a character, like he's
They really nail. He's not evil. He's mischievous. Like he does kill people in the 1st
Mhm.
Avengers movie, but as the movies go on, they really nail the fact that it's like, okay, he's the god of mischief. You know,
I
he's
can't
not inherently evil. He might. Go ahead.
I can't think of a better like like a better case
Casting?
of yeah, I was gonna say casting, like the best case of acting too. Like Iron Man gets points from who he is and what he matters to the story, but Loki's charm, his
He's
acting
really well
is
cast.
insane. He's
Yeah.
really good, like very charismatic.
Iron Man's
character.
casting was also spot on, but
Sure.
Loki's was like,
Absolutely
on
right
point.
there.
who do we have next? Oh, so wait, who
Ultron?
does Kyle have next?
He didn't put him in order the way
I
we
can see
did.
that.
He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
he had
That's fine.
He had Doctor Strange up here, and I thought Doctor Strange was like a great actor, but like his character
Yeah.
wasn't as great, as strong as like a Loki.
It's a bit of a stretch. I also think I don't think that one's too egregious for Kyle's. I think having the Hulk in A tier
Right,
is kinda
compared to
crazy.
what they're up there for. Like
yeah.
the Hulk was like the Hulk should on paper the Hulk should be doing more. Like the Hulk does a lot of
Yeah.
heavy lifting. Like Thor does a lot of heavy
that
lifting.
He didn't. I like that he didn't, because you could have just spammed Hulk against would have whooped Ultron's ass, even though his powers are fucking up a little bit. But
Like, I would
they
say the Hulk
underutilized how
is
powerful he could really be. And
Predating-
I was like, okay,
predating
you
the
got
Marvel
20
movies.
fucking heroes, and Hulk could wash them all.
Again, predating the Marvel movies, the Hulk was higher than I would say Iron Man was. You feel me? I would think that the Hulk's name carried more weight than Iron Man.
Yes.
After I would
Yeah.
say that it's
100%.
Iron Man. Give me 1 sec.
But all right, and then other notable mentions. Let's see. So, most of Kyle's A tiers probably fine. I think Vision's a little high, but I wouldn't call it egregious. We already talked about Cap. The black lady that no one knows her name. I think that's crazy to go on B tier, but I've already voiced my complaints on that.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, guys.
Who's he have at the end of B tier? I can't even see.
That is, I don't know.
Are you in here with you?
Did he leave again?
Yeah,
Bro, he's supposed to be the operator. Oh, I put in all the work. I put in all
I
the
know.
work.
We're like
Which way?
We're like 4 hours in.
Yeah. Bro's AFK in the middle of a fucking like hot. This is the content, Kyle, and our dude just left us.
Right. And I hope he.
Some people just don't.
I
care,
hope he
you know?
clips
They
it. I hope he clips it since he talks so much shit. He clips all the shit.
yeah. Some people just don't care.
He got a kid and all that, but only he can have that excuse. Even though I have, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I think I'm mostly good on roasting you on this. We weren't that far off. I think you started off on a bad foot with Black Widow. I also
and it just
like
pissed you off from
Profess-
there.
My bad. Daddy duties, but we're good. I'm just gonna hold him during. Yeah, the problem is how egregious some of your things were. The Hulk.
Yeah.
The Hulk.
You just said I didn't have egregious takes.
The Scarlett Johansson was.
PJ?
I said So I said most of his list wasn't bad, but the ones that were bad were stinkers. I
Right.
think is basically
Scarlett Johansson.
Why is Pepper Potts and B? Like,
Or C?
how
You
is
said
Pepper Potts right next to the Winter Soldier?
that
was us. Never
that
mind.
was us. That was
Oh,
a
look
mistake.
at you.
Put it back.
Yeah. Look at y'all. Look at y'all, stupid asses.
Edit that out. Come on, edit that out.
All right, I'll cut
great.
it. It's live, and I'll cut it. I think the worst
I
part.
forgot.
I think Captain America was racist of you. I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think
I
he's obviously up
consider
there.
myself a patriot.
I think where were we at? We were at Quill.
We're at loving me
Yeah,
and
we
my how there's none of them are that far off, bro.
Who's at the end of his B tier? I can't see. That one's too tiny.
Ultron.
Okay, that's fine.
Ultron's bad.
the invisible one or
Ultron
whatever-
was great. Ultron, in terms of charm
Yeah.
and villain and strength and being able to take down
I'm
Iron Man,
saying-
I thought he was an A tier villain.
My take wasn't too crazy.
You're
saying.
I don't.
he's
think
saying
that
it's
one was that
he's
crazy.
saying
I
it's
think having,
not that crazy. I'm saying he's better than Hawkeye. I'm saying he's on tier with Loki in terms of charm. I'm saying it's bad. I'm
That's
saying
probably
Ultron
fair.
is an
You know
A
what?
tier villain.
I'm in Kavan's court again.
A
All
tier.
right, you're.
How do you do a
having
better
the
villain than
ancient
someone
one-
who is the direct opposite of Tony Stark and better than him in every
Yeah.
way, but still charming and his own, like, original character?
Yeah.
Like, they absolutely
You're really
crushed
gonna
it.
put the Hulk next to Quicksilver and Drax and Pepper Potts?
Drax is funnier than the Hulk, and basically the same guy,
Yeah.
a strong guy.
Yeah.
Drax
Who's
to
the
me,
OG?
Drax to me did better than the Hulk. I'm like, what if, what if Batista was Bruce Banner? I think I would have liked to
Kyle,
see
you're
that.
basically asking, is the sky blue? Like, yes, this is objectively correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
the
else
other
was
one
wrong?
that I see that's fucking crazy is that you had the ancient one right next to Black Widow.
Oh
And I
yeah,
know we
dude.
talked
Who
about that,
are
but
you?
literally-
Who are
You're
you?
literally talking
Who
about
are
one
you?
of the best next
Dude.
to one of the worst.
You need to
That's
up your
crazy.
testosterone levels tomorrow You need to start
True,
getting some of
true.
that them good
Start
peptides.
gooning, dude. Bump
You need
those numbers up.
peptides and gooning in your life. What
I
is
just like ball bitches. Amber Rose. me up.
Sure, absolutely, but that's egregious.
Yeah.
That's egregious. Scarlett Johansson in C
Yeah.
is crazy. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I
And
can't.
next to the ancient one, nonetheless.
Right.
It's the,
Even if
the
it wasn't
fact that they're
personal,
right
the
next
fact
to each
that you
other is
allowed them to
crazy.
touch was insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right.
I'm
All
sleep-
right.
I'm sleepy.
I am.
All right, we're gonna rush
Yeah,
through
I
the
was gonna
rest.
say,
We'll
I'm
rush through the
getting-
rest. You got Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think, is embodying. I think Hawkeye was holding his own. I would see him moving down to a C. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Hawkeye. We could put Winter Soldier because you like Winter Soldier to the top of the B, right?
Yeah.
You wanted him A.
I mean, he's not my favorite. Huh?
I thought you wanted him in A.
I would. No. I would leave him B. He's fine. He's good. I like his story, but it feels like just like edgy Captain America.
These
or
are all B
something. I don't-
characters.
I don't.
These are all B characters. That's really what it is. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all they
Yeah.
don't matter as much as the S and the A's. That's really they're
Yeah. He's good, but he's not great.
right. Black Panther's an A
But yeah,
character. That's why he can't be in the B's. I think I had to push that one
Yeah.
up though. I think that was me. Nick Fury,
fine.
you had Nick Fury in B as well. That was crazy. Nick Fury as a B level character.
Nick
just-
Fury is.
How
Yeah.
dare you say that to Samuel L. Jackson's face that he's a B level character in the Marvel universe? You won't. Absolutely, you're gonna glaze. We all know it. I would too. I'm right there with you, but I own that shit. You're gonna sit here and act like you wouldn't glaze Samuel L.
All
Jackson.
right, I think
as-
Mayor Sunshine's sundowning too. I think we covered all the beats of this. I think me and Kyle.
Did
had
I
a
lie
pretty good
though?
time.
Did I lie? Tell me I lied. Tell me that none of us
No,
are.
you're the greatest.
As you see,
ever.
Samuel
I
L.
hope you get
Jackson-
your dick sucked 5 times tonight.
No, that's a good deflection. What I'm saying is, when you meet Samuel L. Jackson, you wouldn't be like, "Oh my God, you're the greatest." Like, are you for real? Be cool. Tell me you'd be cool.
You're such an inspiration for Nick Fury, man.
Tell me more, cool kid.
Yeah.
How contrarian you are. It's like, no, I think you could have done more for the MCU as Nick Fury. I don't know why. You're a B level character. Say that to his face.
You got.
I
it.
mean, if I ever meet him, I will. If you want me to.
yeah, like how much money are we talking?
All right.
I think
Let's
we've made
do
our points.
outros.
I think we've made our points, and I think
yeah.
the main thing everyone should take away from this is watch shit before you talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You get that? Everyone get that? You get what I'm talking
I did
about?
watch season 1 of Demon Hunter though, and it was mid. So
Nah, but you haven't seen Mugen Train, and we talked about this already. Also,
yeah.
I
I
can
know.
name a bunch of shows I think are better than Demon Slayer, and I can just use the same argument. That's just a bad point.
we'll do our tier making of anime. Maybe we can do that tomorrow whenever you guys are free. We'll
I'm
tier.
down with that.
That sounds
Maybe
like
not
that
tomorrow,
would
but yeah,
be
I'm
a.
I
fun
feel like
argument
we
to
would
have.
be on the same wavelength.
Yeah. So what we'll do
Like I
is I'll
promise
do
you,
the
you're not
initial
gonna
tier
put
list
Demon
first.
Slayer that high.
No, that's
once you
perfect.
start
That's
realizing
perfect.
How much
That's
other shit-
perfect. That's perfect. PJ does the initial tier list, but I'm
And then
talking
you
shit
guys
during.
shit on
I'm not
me.
holding back at all. I'm not holding back.
That's
my
at all.
fine,
God.
that's fine. I don't want you to.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
please make sure that you check out. This is Kyle Chaos TV. What's your
Kyle
animation
K- What do
page?
you mean?
The animation page.
Oh, Kyle Chaos Flicks.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, or I'm doing stuff on Instagram now until I do full videos. I need to finish this shit. I'm working on this Naruto drawing. That Naruto's actually gay for Sasuke, and we're gonna do it.
But this is an example of his animation style, which is in
Right,
a
I'm using
league
that
of his
one for my-
own. In a league of his own. So stay tuned.
It's gonna be lit.
This is pretty crazy. And if you zoom in, you can see the detail on the eyes, the bloodshot eyes.
Watch when we get high together. Me and yo.
This is all done by one
Naruto-
man.
Right.
You should. What you do? You need to stream your process, your Blender process.
Be super easy.
Yeah.
That's the trade secrets, dude. You can't let that out.
Right. I'm a magician.
All right. That was everything I had to say. Love, peace, procreate.
All right.
Alright.
Good night. It was good talking to
Yeah.
y'all.
Gang, gang.
Absolutely. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you next time.
All
On
right.
Dragon Ball Z.